Welcome back to Nat19's Curse of Strahd, session 43. We're gonna kill everyone today. That's what we do here.
Every game.
That's my favorite intro you've ever done.
I cannot wait to die.
Because of the implied image of you just like taking a drink of coffee or something at the end.
I did.
Yeah.
Well,
That's what we do here.
It's been a hot 2 weeks, and I've been eager to get back. You know who else has been eager to get back? He says, slowly fishing for his D6.
Who else has been eager to get back, Aaron?
I just feel like Grier's been really eager to get back.
Oh, you
Really?
Let everyone know what happened.
Oh, fuck. What happened last time? Last time, we had dinner with Strahd. That's the big thing. There was a bunch of people. We met the lovely Gertruda, the Escher, and his
equally as lovely Escher.
and his vampire friends,
And the rest.
and then there was us, and then Strahd, and Griff in the corner being fucking broody.
What were we doing?
We talked about a lot of things. I don't remember the specifics of them. Oh yeah, Strahd has a wedding coming up. That's important. He's getting married to Irina, and she's totally happy about it. Just
Not
ask
at
her
all
yourself.
brainwashed.
Not at all. No, that's ridiculous. But yeah, after that was talked about, we agreed to go to the wedding, quote unquote. And after that, dinner kind of just wrapped up, and we then looked at the book that we stole, called The Tome of Strahd, and it had some interesting 2 pages.
Sure.
That talked a little bit about Strahd and his background. Then we went straight to the basement again.
We wanted to keep snowing.
We weren't done.
Correct.
We weren't done with the basement, so we went back.
Says the paladin.
who constantly gets on other people for stealing shit.
I'll correct him.
But
It's
yeah,
fine if we steal from him. He's a vampire.
then we opened up a room, a tomb, a crypt, and there was a portal in it, and we went inside immediately and found the exact place we were looking for.
Lucky man.
The crypt of Strahd von Zerovich. And then we fucking have killed his boyfriend and his boyfriend's 3 girlfriends.
True.
We did it. And now we're here.
Yeah. Yep.
That's it. Yeah. Well done.
Strahd's gonna let us just leave after this. Yeah, it'll be fine.
Okay. So I'm still hasted for
Yeah.
how long did that combat take? It says 2 rounds.
The combat, like 2 rounds.
So
you have
I should have
most of a minute still going.
I should
You're like
have
56, or about 50 seconds.
Yeah, I've got about what 8 rounds then left of haste. Okay, so
I still have 1 spell slot of it.
so we're on my turn. I'm gonna very quickly, seeing that was over, I'm gonna make a roll just on my own to decide if a role playing thing if I noticed a thing. Boop. I did.
Well
So
done.
Hadrick doesn't know why she pointed up at the ceiling, but he definitely saw her do it. So he's going to assume the worst, because this is the kind of place where you need to assume the worst. He's just going to immediately be like, okay, fucking opening this now.
Oh,
Okay, alright. Oh, okay.
I guess I will assist him with that or something.
What do we need to do to open this?
One moment here.
I'm gonna watch, but have my bow at the ready to shoot something.
Started
Yeah.
the game with a Nat 20.
That's a good way to start the game. That we might. I've got my staff pointed at it.
I have my steak at the ready in case Strahd's in there.
Just a
You
meat steak.
throw the lid off of the top of this very fine coffin. The inside is inlaid with like a soft, almost velvety silk-like substance. It's hard to immediately place given its age, but otherwise the inside is entirely empty.
Damn.
Yeah.
And there's nothing inside at all?
Nope. Cloth seems comfortable.
I crawl into the.
Time to take a cat nap.
It's slam shut.
It's a mimic.
I want to crawl into the coffin and check the cloth to see if there's anything under it.
Okay, so we need to be really fast because it's very likely that Strahd's going to be angry at us because she pointed up, and I'm just imagining there's some kind of vampire fucking telepathy that they're using, so we need to decide what we're going to do fast, guys.
You crawling, Ashley?
Yes.
Yeah, it's extremely soft in there. It's comfortable to be in. Patting your hands around it, it doesn't feel like there's any specific hidden compartments or anything.
I don't think there's anything in here, guys.
I feel like we would have been able to
wanna
tell
just-
that without you crawling in.
Does it look? It's made out. I'm assuming it's made out of wood, not like metal or stone.
The
or anything.
coffin itself, looking at it, it is it specifically has what's actually built out of here. It's gold inlay on it. All those little etchings you can see on it are actually added onto it with molded different bits of gold. The core of it seems to be some sort of pure like white wood that doesn't be tarnished by time whatsoever.
I lay down in the coffin and then I rise up like a
Dryer,
zombie.
you would have noticed that in a couple of the ash piles surrounding you, there are some bits of jewelry that were being worn by some of the previous occupants of the room that don't seem not valuable.
I lay in the coffin. I rise up like a zombie.
I just had the
"Ah."
most metal idea, but we don't have the means to do it.
What?
Okay, so this is what Logan's saying based off what he knows about vampires. So this is his coffin, which means if Strahd's corporeal form were to ever be destroyed, he would return to it as a bunch of mist to try to reform himself. I can't remember if D&D vampires have the same doesn't like running water situation, but imagine if we took the coffin, threw it in the water, and killed his form, and then he had to return to the underwater coffin. Just in the
I
ocean.
think it's flowing water they don't like. I don't think it's just water in general.
Then we throw it in a river. We weigh it down so it sinks and throw it in a river, and then he just gets in the coffin.
If you're worried about him coming back to the coffin, then we could just destroy the coffin.
We could just
burn it
destroy
up.
the coffin.
Yeah, let's
He
freaking
says
do
as he's collecting ash pile jewels.
But as soon as we destroy the
How
coffin,
didn't know anything about like vampires and how they work, and if this
I would say that you would know Hadrick and Ashley. You both would also have some experience with it, given your background.
Yay!
Vampires, they don't much care for running water. They do return to their coffins. Vampire lords are a toss-up. Sometimes they will have more than one, but that's not super common. The destroying the coffin would stop him from returning specifically to this one. You know that for sure.
so like,
Can he just return to anyone, or?
Basically, do we want to piss
It
off?
must
Strahd?
be a coffin that he deemed his own.
Yeah,
Like, it
like,
wouldn't be
I
just
imagine
any
you
old
like
coffin.
attuned to the coffin.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically at this point like, do we want to piss off Strahd right now?
It's
As
it's
you're
You're saying he will
all
be pissed.
debating this, you hear distantly the sound of moving machinery, chains. You hear this loud crashing thud off in the distance.
oh.
Oh dear.
oh.
So we know where this is, and I doubt that he's going to be moving it anytime soon. Should we?
Let's just, yeah.
I'm normally about handling things quickly, but if we destroy this now, we're declaring war on Strahd at that moment. there's no resting after that. Maybe we should get out of here and consider our options.
I'll crawl out of the coffin.
Lowers hand
out of
that's
the castle, you
crackling
mean?
fire.
No, I crawled out of the coffin.
Yep.
One of those vampires did send a message. He may already know.
Yeah.
I feel like we can. We didn't plan on killing them. They attacked us, right?
Totally.
Yeah.
But
we're
is
fine.
Strahd gonna believe that, though?
He'll believe me.
I mean, it's not like he's unaware that we don't care for him. We walked in and we
Yeah,
destroyed a bunch of things.
exactly.
We killed the mad dog and he didn't seem to care. His
don't
moral
think
compass
he'll be-
regarding the death of his allies and those within his castle seems to be unpredictable. He doesn't seem to consider anybody a permanent necessity. It's very possible that he may just consider it amusing.
If we want to make sure that he's still somewhat not going to come at us with everything, though, we should leave this coffin alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put the lid back
Also,
on it, I guess.
With
Okay.
with how Devon's looking, I definitely recommend that we head out with her 39 max hit points.
Y'all right? I'm walked up.
Oh my god.
I point to
You're-
the coffin lid for Monty and Hadger, because like I'm not picking that up.
I finally feel like I'm not the
Was
weakest.
the coffin lid like, did it separate in
It's
two?
a hinged lid.
Yeah, I
It's
figured.
yeah. This
So
is
we
one
just-
you would open from one side.
Yeah, so we
Oh,
just
okay.
we just push it closed then. Just all right, let's get out of here, everyone. We have more castle to explore.
Yep.
We gotta be
I
careful about
did
what we
make
just
a
heard,
note.
though.
I did make a note that I picked up those things you mentioned, Eric.
Already.
while the discussion was happening.
Ooh.
Yeah,
We need to remember which one gets us in here.
we could bribe Strahd with jewelry.
With
Yeah, all right.
jewels that he
Oh, I'm
already had
sure.
access to.
We
It would take you about 4 or 5 minute gathering everything in the piles, but they had a shitload of jewelry and stuff on.
What? Okay.
We
Did the discussion take that long?
I mean, you'd probably still be picking stuff up a little bit by the end of it, but as you just hold up like a tiara made of gold, they're like, oh, okay.
All right.
just fucking. We weren't going to destroy them, Strahd, but then a glint caught our eyes, and we saw some earrings and rings and bracelets and circlets that just looked like
And
they'd be
a
wonderful
tiara.
on you, and we couldn't help ourselves. Here, have these jewels.
Time to
Put on this
pack,
tiara,
dry your
They
Strahd!
have some really
bulging
good coffee
backpack.
pockets, too. Holy crap!
That one, 10 rings, a
10
mask,
rings. Oh.
and 10 rings of platinum.
Oh.
10.
Like
And
out of a lot of the places I've had.
Oh.
Fucking fantastic.
platinum skull mask, silk headscarf. You find a tiara made of gold, and you find 10 differently sized bracelets.
You can't
made
hear
of
me
gold.
heavily
So, like-
breathing, but I am.
So, like, Gryer,
Yep.
how does stuff, like, taste?
What?
Well, jewelry. I mean, we don't eat it.
Do you
You eat it, right? That's why you collect so much of it?
No.
Well, then, what do you need it all for?
I like it. What's wrong with that?
he just has a fixation based off.
Oh. I was under the
shiny.
assumption that you're kind like... Never mind. Alright.
got a
You know,
very choppy-
now that it's
it's got a
now that
very
I've said it out
choppy
loud, it sounds ridiculous. Let's get out of here.
Some of them have a really chalky taste to them.
How do you know that?
We should get out of here.
Let's do that.
I question this group every day.
He collects valuables and
I'm
doesn't
not
spend
question-
them
that's,
anywhere.
That's just funny. Why does Ashley know?
Well, it's not
what
funny. It was
jewelry
just an
is?
assumption.
It was hilarious.
I wasn't trying to be funny, Joe. Oh, there, the haste is gone. Oh.
Wait, I can.
You're definitely over a minute.
Oh.
Let's go. Let's go.
Just like one sec. Give me like, just like kneels over. Oh, you never get used
Patting
to
his
it.
back. Pat, 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 pat. It's okay.
You need to get over this. Your come down is always super hard.
I know.
Like,
It's a powerful spell. Let him.
I'm worried about you.
Okay, I'm good. Let's go. Let's get out of here.
Welcome to my church. We have a program for people like you.
I don't need it. I can stop anytime I want, Monty. I just as soon as we deal with Strahd, I won't need it anymore. Okay, let's go.
Magic
I
game,
mean, that's
and
what
I'm
they all
addicted to
say.
haste.
Let's go. It's over
You're
here,
not
right?
alone in this.
Fool, I can't hear you. I'm poofing.
Just have
Yeah,
to
we're
accept
going.
Gaylord into your heart.
Oh, is it that one? Did I go in the wrong one?
I think it's this one. The one.
No! Well, I've committed to this.
Oh, shit.
Wait, Hadrick!
I'm woozy from haste withdrawal, so I went in here.
Wait, Aaron! For some reason, I think it's because I cleared my cache, but the map's not coming up for me.
There
you go.
Yeah, the Jolene token, it doesn't have like... Oh, never mind, it does. I didn't see any effects on it, and I didn't see the health bar, and then I was like, no, there's the dot, you're good.
Jolene just takes off the mask, it's Strahd.
Here I go.
Oh dear.
Is there even anything here? Do I just walk into a wall?
So I believe I misspoke. It is on the east end of the wall. You would have known, Grier, that would have been over here.
Oh, okay.
Well, now I want to do the wrong one.
Hadrick bumps into this one.
Alright, boom. Oh, that's not it.
Oh dear.
He passes by a statue, walks into a wall like platform 9 3/4.
Pat, 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 pat. Like,
As you will start walking.
Diagon Alley. Like...
Okay, I need to tell people this before Carrie does. I only just realized, I only this week realized that Diagon Alley is a pun on diagonally.
Oh my
God!
Joke about it in the movie.
No.
What?
Well, I didn't remember the
I
joke.
didn't know that.
I had no idea.
Wow!
Yeah.
Guys!
And Nocturne Alley.
It is nocturnally. I know. She said that one after, and I was like, what? We were just in bed, and like, fucking, I had said something to her. We said the word diagonally, and I was
told
like,
Aaron, everybody, what it was.
diagonally.
What it was you were laying with your fucking feet on my side of the bed, and I was like, you're laying on the bed diagonally, fucking move, and then you were just like, diagonally. Diagonally, and started saying diagonally weird, and then I was just like, Diagon Alley, and then you went, oh, is that why it's called that? And I'm like, are you fucking serious? And I was just
oh
like,
yeah. Chat's also fucking surprised. Yeah, that's right.
What?
I'm so shocked.
My favorite thing was that I went, yeah, and Nocturne Alley, and you went, oh, like you fucking always realizing.
I'm glad that chat's validating this because the moment I heard that, I went, "Am I smart enough to be in college?"
Oh, guys!
Dude, I had no idea, and I've been a very avid Harry Potter fan since I was
I've
like in 4th
been
grade.
to Daddy
Thank
Alley at
you!
Universal multiple
Thank you.
times.
I genuinely thought it would only be Logan, and all you would be like, Logan, goddamn.
Well, this has turned around on you. All right, fucking arms crossed in
Well,
behind
that's
me.
fine. I didn't know all of you.
Get
were
her,
fucking morons.
boys!
That's great.
I'm surprised you didn't know I was a moron. That's okay.
All right,
I'm sorry
We
for
did-
being a moron.
we did it. We made it
It's
out.
okay. You make up for it by being.
We leave.
I'm baby.
It's true.
You baby.
Okay, so yeah, he's baby. We made it out.
Children are to be seen, not heard. Ha ha ha.
Do we have We haven't. We haven't actually finished here.
I know.
We know someone else is in here with us now, though.
There's always someone else in everywhere with us. I want to finish.
Yeah, and we can't let them have all the treasure.
Yeah.
I just want to find a dragon.
I would like to put this room behind me, so I'd like to finish.
Well, can't you? Okay.
Let's go.
You can put it behind you by leaving, but that's
No,
besides the point.
I'll
Alright.
always wonder.
Okay.
What's on this one, Aaron? We're back at this. Alright, guys, we need to go. Walks to the side, turns to it. I mean, in like 20 minutes, we need to go.
There is no door. Hadrick.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Oh no.
So,
Oh no!
as Hadrick walks forward to be like, what's in here? All the rest of you see is from the inside a series of legs reach out and grasp at Hadrick.
Oh gosh.
Oh.
Some sort of leg monster!
How
Is it a
legs
big-
grasp? Do they
Is
use
it a
their
big
toes?
spider?
They got feet like me, Carrie. They got monkey feet.
Oh, they got monkey feet? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I have monkey feet too. Okay, that's
You
Aw,
spider.
you inherited it from your internet father.
Put you there since you're on the ceiling.
Oh jeez, am I gonna have to make a draw?
You're
Oh,
gonna
that's
get a series of attacks.
that's what you mean by legs.
A
Thin,
spider.
spindly legs.
I thought you meant human legs.
Human
Yeah.
legs. The nurses from Silent Hill, like, nah.
I thought just a series. Am I alone on that? Did anyone else think it was
I
human legs?
kind of thought that too. I'm not gonna lie.
Legs, yeah. Fucking Izzy's here all like, nah, man, I thought spider.
Oh, fuck
It's a
off.
series of legs. I thought insect or at least some sort of bug.
Fuck you.
Probably a spider.
How about fucking Izzy?
So they're gonna make a round of attacks, then we're gonna roll initiative.
Oh,
Well, they
no.
have initiative.
You should
I'm
probably.
surprised
You
by
got.
this.
You got to take haste off me, by the way.
I'm not
yep, on it.
surprised at all.
It's good because I'm pretty sure with haste they basically have no chance of hurting you.
We'll see.
Where
I-
are you, Mr.
I feel like I should.
Hadrick?
take
So I
a-
will just say, as the party that has a weapon that is sometimes two-handed, I may in the future ask you if you want to put that versatile extension in, just because it makes things easy. But it's not a with the sun sword right now. It's not a big deal because I can't two-hand it. It doesn't do anything to it. Oh, it does! Oh yeah, because I use it two-handed. We should do that in the future.
Haste and
It also lets you click a button to make stuff your offhand weapon, which just takes the modifier off your offhand attack, which simplifies that discussion that happens every time anyone makes one. Oh. Fucking try to hit me,
one
spiders.
runs out and tries to bite you. That one gets you. The first
Oh, no.
one wraps its like hairy, like elongated limbs around him, but it can't bring itself close enough as it turns and lashes out towards Grier, who backs away from it. The second one, using that gap of time where Hadrick is exposed, bites into him, sinking two small fangs into his shoulder. You're gonna take not a ton of damage. You're gonna take 3 damage, and you should make this Constitution saving throw. Yeah, you do.
Bong!
Damn.
Are you sure this spider doesn't have a DC of 23?
Yeah.
Alright.
It is just a wolf spider. A very big one, but just a wolf
Are
spider.
you sure it's
And the
not a
last
D
one
rank noble, or it's not a B rank noble phantasm? You're positive?
comes in from on top of the roof and out the door at you, but can't seem to reach down to you in time. And the top of initiative.
Great.
Is that our new initiative?
No, what? 1 sec.
I was gonna say that looks like the old
Uh,
initiative.
Roll initiatives. There you go.
Yay! I'm slightly higher.
I can't
Yahoo!
use my.
Difference?
Yay, Kilala did better than Monty!
There would have been this initiative for the previous round, but you all had the surprise on you, so I just
So there's no react. I couldn't
I'm
use a
not
reaction.
surprised.
from
I
last
have
round.
alert.
Okay. So I'll
You're right.
just,
Jolene, you would have had 1 action that round. What would you like to do?
Stop that, you stupid spiders. I can. Let's see.
You get him,
That one-
Jolene. You cast vicious mockery.
Wow, she's doing it better than Diane. No, I'm kidding. Can I hit that one that's coming out of the door there?
They're
The one
all
I'm
exposed enough you could
selected?
hit any of them.
Okay.
That one, yeah. That one's on the
I'm
roof.
gonna. Alright, Scorching Ray. I know we've had our problems in the past, but let's give this a shot. Oh, I'm so low on spell slots. Oh, beans.
Yeah, we do. We need to take that rest at some. I'm pretty much right now in the camp of maybe we finish this room then try to rest.
Yeah.
yeah.
Alright.
Like
Let's
the,
give
these
this-
these crypts, I mean, like these tombs, all of them, and then rest.
Let's give this a college try, which is in the negative connotation because she misses a lot.
Oh,
Oh.
Jolene!
but it's a.
Jolene.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh,
It's a
I was gonna say it's a
spider.
wolf spider.
It's a speeder.
It's just
Oh,
Take that.
that's damage.
If you want to save spell
Damn.
slots,
Hey,
you
three's
could.
good.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The smell of burning hair fills up the room as unaffected by the sudden appearance of these things. Jolene just
I-
launches fire forward. You got one more on there, I think.
I have a
Can I
feeling
hit the
I
one that-
shan't be getting a turn.
I'm sorry, dear Hadrick, but I am terrified of
Hang back here.
spiders.
You're
I
still
just
coming
wanna
down
s-
off your haste.
Can I
Pretty
hit that
sure.
one?
Yep, 1 second. I have cover because you're shooting through Hadrick.
Oh no. Can we just
fuck.
assume that Jolene's screaming this entire time because it's spiders?
I assume that all the time.
Just she's screaming constantly.
Well, do you guys
Fire away.
remember back in the murder mansion when Hadrick really thought there was an enemy, but it was just a small spider? Because I do.
A little bit. Yeah, a little bit.
That hits.
Bleh! Yeah!
Yeah, that 2 AC didn't do much for it.
And then I'm a just sorry, Hadrick. Okay.
Don't go too
Cover
far.
up.
Don't go too far back there.
Oh, okay.
You might teleport to the ghoul room.
Fucking god.
That's entirely fair.
Alright,
I
now
just
Greta,
don't want to
it's
be
your
near those
Oh,
spiders.
which one was she just hitting?
turn. She just hit the one directly in front of Hadrick.
I'm gonna do that one, a stab. Stay where you are. There you are.
There you
Stay here.
Heck
Yeah, these things have no chance against you. You reach in as it kind of wraps itself around your hand.
Damn.
And you do its health over and damage.
Yuck.
Oh shit.
Am I? I don't want to sabotage your sneak attack, but am I technically hostile to it yet?
It
haven't had a
is
turn.
no longer. You've had a turn because you would have been surprised, and
Oh,
once
I
it's your
see.
turn, you're no longer surprised, so you are considered a threat.
Okay.
You're not restrained or anything for the
I was,
purposes of
I was
sneak attack.
confused by how by the handling of the previous turn. I didn't realize we actually we accounted for the passing of the turns. Gotcha.
Anything else for you, Greg?
No, I don't think so.
Devin.
Okay. I'm gonna try to do this boy a shooty shoot, and hopefully he'll be fucking dead.
Roll an attack with disadvantage.
Wait, because it's through Hadrick?
No, because Hadrick has the sun sword out.
Oh fucking damn it! Hadrick!
It has no cover because you have sharpshooter, but yeah, you're
That's
in
why I was gonna
sunlight.
argue. Like, yeah, I was gonna be like, wait a minute, Aaron. Oh.
I need it. Spiders hate sunlight.
Fucking bullshit. Yep. Yeah. God.
Spiders hate all that is good.
Backseat D&D from Izzy here. Fucking Christ.
I couldn't see
Fine.
you.
I'm so sorry. Damn right, you fucking sorry.
Just misses.
Oh!
Second attempt. Oh shit, that disadvantage. Fuck.
Spend a win.
Wait.
Roll
wait.
more.
I'll roll more. Yeah.
Double
Hit.
Hey! Give up!
Yep,
There
arrow
you go.
pins it to the wall.
Yeah. Suck a dick disadvantage.
Used one more arrow.
Yeah, I did. But there we go. Excellent. Hooray, we did it. Let's move on.
I think I can't see it.
Ah! Spiders!
Oh,
That was
Hadrick, oh, that is simply the most horrifying thing that we have fought this entire time. My God.
Quick, get him!
Sure.
In my personal opinion, absolutely.
Just the door opens. We're all like, ha! And then we
Just
kill him.
a hail of fucking fire bolts and arrows and daggers go in, and just a second passes, and Hadrick's like, ah!
Like on
He's
delay
really
because of
delayed.
haste, Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, thank goodness that endeavor is over. Oh, jeez.
Is there anything else in there aside from spider corpses?
I mean, what else do you need?
Webs. Yeah.
Okay. Moving on then.
Well then, down to here we go.
Oh, that was horrible. Ugh. Okay, I'm fine.
This
I'm-
time I'll
I'm
be
good.
ready for spiders.
Me too. She says, staying farther away.
Just gonna get rid of that. On the doorway of this one, you see the name Pascal Offenheis, Chef Deluxe.
Aw. Who's the chef? Monty! Oh, you're right there.
Yes, sir.
There's a chef in here.
Oh. Do you think he has like perhaps a cookbook or some instructional information? No.
I fucking.
Do you think there's a wizard out there that like specializes in cooking magic who has like their spell book is also their cookbook?
Oh, there must be. I need to believe that person exists.
I want that to be a thing. All right, let's open this.
We can only hope so.
As they're opening that, actually, you're looking at the door to King Dustron the Hellborn's crypt.
That doesn't
Hadrick
sound
opens
very
the heck out of it.
good.
Right.
Inside,
That really doesn't sound very good to open without my friends. I'm gonna go to
Actually.
open.
alrighty. Inside the crypt you open, Hadrick, is a skeleton draped in white linen, lying on top of a marble slab in the center of the crypt. He's clutching a bell to its chest. And fitted over its skull is a tall chef's hat.
Oh.
Huh.
I wonder if the bell does anything.
That means he knows how to make all of the eggs. He got eggs.
It's true. That's what the hat means.
Huh.
Only one way to find out if the bell does anything.
And you want it? It's a shiny thing.
I mean, you saw it first.
As
Briar,
you
I'm giving you
open
permission to
your
take
crypt,
the bell.
Ashley, you see a 7-foot-long gilded sarcophagus.
Oh shit.
Lid painted with the likeness of a screaming king wearing a crown of horns.
Oh, shit.
Behind the
Listen.
sarcophagus, you see the shape of a large owlbear frozen in a roar, its claws outstretched.
I'm just saying, if there's like a fucking warrior king in there with a suit of armor, I'm wearing the armor. I don't care how evil it looks. I'm putting it on. It's mine.
It rusts and falls apart as you put it on.
It's still mine. I'll wear the pieces.
Guys, I understand that we should be. I understand that we should be, you know, like not be hasty in doing things, and I understand that.
I don't understand the term "not be hasty."
It's. You don't have haste on right now, though.
I want to go in and I want to see if I can open it.
Oh.
Alright.
There are two things happening right now, and I'm not.
Are you
would-
guys doing anything over at your one?
I would scold you, but I'm so preoccupied with this
guess.
bell conversation that I.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
go
take the
ahead.
bell, I guess.
Try and
Alright,
maybe try and ring it.
Sure, I'll do that. I do it.
okay, two things happening.
Oh!
Crier is killed instantly.
Let's move Ashley out of the way.
He's gonna
Inside
wake
the
up and
crypt.
attack me.
As your hand touches the front of the sarcophagus, you just hear from slightly above you, "I wouldn't do that if I were you."
Oh,
As out of invisibility, this small imp-like form, crouched on top of the owlbear, looks down at you, smiling. In the other room,
Well, you're not
Um,
me.
you hear a light dinging, Ashley and Devin, as Grier rings the bell, and
What is that?
silence rings for a couple more seconds as you hear the echo of the dinging kind of cascading through the hallway, and then you just hear this building vibration. A small red dot appears in the center of the chef's tomb before the entire room fills up with fire.
Oh shit! Oh god, uncanny fucking.
So you are going to have to make a dex save. So honestly, you're the best person to do.
Yeah, oh yeah, I have
Ju-
a thing.
Just him?
Just him. It's only people inside the tomb.
Okay.
Is he close enough to be in my aura?
No.
Nope.
am I? Yeah, no.
What is it, 10 feet?
Dexterity save. You absolutely succeed as Grier action rolls outside of the bits of flame clinging to like the tips of his feathers as the room immolates itself, leaving only dust where the chef was.
Was that the bell or was that the room?
I have no fucking idea. Do I?
You should ring it again.
Is the bell okay?
You're still in your hands.
Ring it again.
Oh my god.
I mean, if we should.
might be good
If it has-
a one-time thing.
If it has charges, we might not want to waste them. We should maybe check it out next time you rest.
We may want to kill ourselves with it later.
Yeah. I'll
Alright.
just pocket that for now.
Accidentally rings it as you pocket it. Your pocket
That's
bursts
actually
into
a very good
flames.
point.
Mark Chef's bell in your inventory.
You just like take a little piece of cloth and stuff it into the inside, so the what do you call the inside part of a bell?
I actually knew the answer to that at one point. But I
The
don't-
bell pendulum. So
Is
that
hammer?
the hammer?
Oh,
Is
yeah.
it?
Well, the hammer
Sure.
would be the thing inside, the little dangly
Yes, that's what we're
bit.
talking about.
Yeah. Sure.
Oh, yeah. Hammer,
Parts
I would
of
say.
a bell.
I thought you meant like the inside of a bell. I was like, oh.
So actually, you hear that, and you immediately hear a dinging and an explosion.
They must be connected.
It's called a clapper.
Looks back, sees like a
Clapper.
fucking fire, and she's just like, they're not attacking anything.
Yep, and the fire would have died down by this point.
You guys okay?
Yeah, we're fine.
I found an imp.
Oh, cool.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Where?
No, you said it was an
Oh,
owlbear, right?
no.
Was it an owlbear or an imp that you said?
It's perched on top of the owlbear as a small imp.
Okay.
Monty
gonna-
just dashes over there like, I must kill.
Yeah, Monty, that's
Destroy
a you
evil.
thing, I think. Get over there, Monty.
Mr. Monty, I believe that is your calling.
Doing it.
It hasn't attacked me or anything.
I heard evil was afoot.
You fucking nerd.
Oh, he's not doing that. He's not doing that much. He was just warning me about what were you wanting to do? Looks up to the imp.
Oh, I'm just saying I wouldn't do that if I were you.
But I would.
If you open
You're not
that
me.
sarcophagus there, then you will release a pit fiend far more powerful than I.
Ooh.
Insight check.
Roll me insight.
On one hand, I don't believe him. On the other hand, if we die to a pit fiend, that's a pretty okay way to go out.
Yeah, man.
It's a pretty sick death.
Yeah.
You can't get a super read on an imp. You don't have often conversations with them. You can't pick up any ticks coming from him. You do know that he has no reason to tell you the truth or lie to you. Like, it would be just him being a dick if it were the case. You also know that it would be very strange for a pit fiend to be in a sarcophagus. It's not impossible, but it is out there.
Must be a very small pit fiend.
Are imps like chaotic evil?
Imps, they are generally lawfully.
Lawfully.
If I-
Okay.
Correctly. Yep.
Mm,
He rests his head on one of his hands, looking down at you all.
What do you think, Monty?
I'm not sure what. I don't really know why an imp would feel the need to warn us away from danger. You would
Because
gain
there's
nothing.
probably
as far as
treasure
I can
behind the
tell.
danger.
The sarcophagus itself is inlaid lots of different like precious metals and gold.
There's like a little bit of unrevealed map there that's bugging me. Can you get rid of that? It's right there.
Oh yeah.
Excuse me, sir. If we open it, then that pit fiend thing will come out, right?
Yes.
Is there any way that we can get what's inside without opening it? Can you help?
Oh, absolutely not. I've been tasked with watching this place, and watch I will do.
I mean, you could watch it a lot better if you looked inside.
I'm fine up here.
Who commanded you to watch
Would
this
you do it
place?
for an imp snack?
Single,
Oh my
like,
god, yes.
elongated finger, longer than a hand should be for the size of it, points down at the sarcophagus itself. Contracts, whatnot.
Do
Snack,
you
you
have
say.
to do you have to watch it or do you have to guard it?
Just watch.
Okay.
Mm,
What if I gave you a demonic tome to read.
Wow.
Oh boy.
I don't do demons, child.
Hmm.
I
What
don't
if
know
I
if you
gave
know,
you?
but we don't get along very well.
What if I gave you some rations?
What are we negotiating for?
Yeah, I'm
I want him to
lost.
help me open. I want him to help me get the stuff out.
We
of there.
have the ability. Do we even know that he can?
Also, I don't know if he's necessarily going to attack us if we try to do anything.
He's an imp.
He's just,
It doesn't seem like it.
yeah, he's just going to watch.
I'm not scared of him. I can fight his dad.
I don't.
Oh,
I'm not
I don't think
scared
we
of him
should trust
either.
him.
I just
I
want
think
to
we should
be my
Yeah.
friend.
Oh god.
All right.
And that's not just because I'm a paladin.
I'm gonna politely step back here a couple.
Okay, so we're opening it. Is that what we're doing?
Racist thing.
Are we opening it?
I just think he's evil by nature.
That feels very racist, Monty. Oof.
Do you guys think we should open it?
I mean, yeah.
I think we should.
I don't know what a pit fiend is, but
It's a bad if he's telling the truth, but I don't think he is.
I
Wait.
mean, personally,
I
I
mean, you
don't
can always
know.
just open it and fight whatever comes out.
Aren't fiends my favorite enemy, Aaron?
Yep.
Oh, if we fight it, it's good.
Oh yeah, that'll give us an edge.
I'm just saying. And Devin fucking doesn't care if she pisses it out. She wants to
Alright.
kill it.
So
She will get out of the way so more
Yeah,
strengthy
you-
people can go in.
Monty,
Oh,
you and I, if we're
Yeah.
gonna do this, should be up front.
I guess I'm stepping down here. Hi, Casimir. Can you believe what our party's doing?
Hey, Mr. Imp,
No, but I don't bother believing much things now. Yes.
could you explain to me why a coffin like this is able to contain a pit fiend?
He made a lot of deals in his lifetime, and as a reward and a bit of a punishment, he's been trapped in there for centuries now. I have a few more 100 years before my contract's fulfilled, and then I have to figure out how to get out of this place.
Your contracts?
Yes.
Oh no.
So
Ashley,
watching this place?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Oh.
I haven't tried to incite him. I would like to incite him. Although I know it will likely be useless. Can I do that?
Yeah, good luck.
Okay. You know I believe him, but I don't like him.
I get that impression too.
I'm not. This also isn't a racist thing. I just think completely
Oh, yeah,
separate.
yes,
Like
I-
he's just
yeah,
like.
yeah.
Is it racist to just not trust an imp? I think not.
Just in general, on principle.
I'm appreciating that I'm not the one who's being racist.
I don't distrust you because you're an imp. I distrust you because imps aren't to be trusted.
But that makes them interesting.
Holy
Doesn't that make
shit.
them interesting? It
See,
makes them
Hadrick gets it.
Oh dear.
Do you have a name, Mr. Imp?
None that you need to know.
Hmm.
Okay.
I just don't think you could pronounce it, girl.
I could try. I'm a warlock. I can do things.
none that the DM wants to look up.
It's a blue orchid. All right. Let's open this thing, Monty. You get ready with your holy energy things.
I'm actually out of that.
Just
some
pretend
holy
you
water?
are
I
then.
have
You'll make me
this
feel
mundane hammer, though.
just pretend that you're ready with your holy things then. And
Something tells me you don't believe me.
I'm pointing my arrows at
that's
him.
ridiculous,
sir.
Mr. Imp.
Oh, it's
Best
far
get
beyond
out
me.
of the way, demon, unless you want to get
And a 1,
smushed.
and a 2,
Oh, I'm
and,
up here. It's fine.
and a 1, and a 2, and a 1, 2, 3. Ah!
Pushing into the sarcophagus, it doesn't budge. There seems to be like a seal around the edges of it. You would need some sort of tools to open this. If anyone has a crowbar or something of the like.
I believe I do.
Isn't that a lot of work?
I have a crowbar.
Perfect.
Wait, do I? Yes, I do.
Yeah, you'd need something like that to wedge it
You'd
open.
think Ryder would, but I'm
I-
not Crow.
Should I roll again?
Wow.
Is that a factor?
Wow.
Roll again with advantage if you're using the crowbar.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
then ever so bright.
It's fucking action lines. Ah! Got it.
As the sarcophagus is moved aside rather easily by Hedrick once he has a tool, a lid pops itself open, and inside is the almost mummified remains of some indecipherable figure.
You're not a pit fiend. Or is he? Is he a pit fiend?
He's not a pit fiend, right?
No, that's not a pit fiend.
Okay.
This little
Devin,
fucker
you know
laughing.
for sure. Yeah, he's laughing up top.
Yeah, it's not a fiend. God damn it.
What?
You did us a fool!
Say, not to be trusted.
Yeah, just propagating the stereotype, imp. Real good.
Listen, I've been here for about 700 years at least. I'm very bored.
Okay, so what actually is this then?
Dead guy. I mean, I am supposed to watch that. I wasn't lying about that.
Is he a special dead guy?
He was a king, something.
Okay.
Is there anything else in the coffin with him?
He lived here before this fella. Inside the coffin? No, the coffin itself is covered in gold inlay and things like that, but the inside is a almost like a smooth stone that seems to just encase this wrapped up corpse.
Almost disappointing.
Oh, not for me. This is the most conversation I've had in centuries.
Well, bye then.
Bye.
Yeah, fucking bye. Like, we're done with you
I'll be
now.
giving you no more of what you want.
I
Way
enjoyed
to
the trip,
reaffirm
Mr.
every stereotype I held of your kind.
Monty, you're pretty gross today. Like, oh my god.
Just
You're
saying.
playing Monty the way I played Monty that one time.
Yeah, oh my god.
I'll be right back real quick. Gryer, you should look for traps.
Mr. Imp,
I will.
How many more years do you have here?
A couple more centuries, I think.
Oh, that's not fair.
It's
Yeah,
fine.
you should just go.
If you'd like, I can't do that.
Why
I
not?
wonder if he formed a contract with one of us afterwards, if he would end up where
You
we
know
are.
that, especially you, Devin. You know fiends, specifically devils, which is what this imp would serve.
Yeah.
They commonly, if they have a contract and they make it, they cannot break it, or they will likely just be destroyed, like at their soul.
Sir,
They,
what if
they
you
are as
make
bound
what
to
if
the
you make
contracts
another
as the people who
contract?
sign them.
Okay.
I am bound to every contract I sign, so I would not be released from this one simply for making another.
What exactly do you have to do?
Watch that corpse.
Until one.
What if I brought the corpse with me?
I would have to follow you.
Oh my god.
Actually, we're not carrying a corpse around with us.
Oh,
Yes,
what if
I
it's
Unless
a
it's
hand? Can I take a hand?
Do you happen to... Oh, pardon me, Mr. Imp, sir. Do you know the layout of this castle particularly well?
I know this room excellently.
Well, that has been very helpful to the question I had for you.
I guess if you had some of his corpse, I wouldn't not. I'd be
Well, sir,
watching
I'm-
the corpse.
What
I'm a
if-
warlock? I think that we could be very nice together, and I could take this guy's hand.
Okay, Ashley. If that's the plan, what if we just like cut off an arm and gave it to him, and then he could just live his life with the arm?
But I want him
He
to
doesn't
be
have to
with
come with
me.
us. Why? Why?
Cause he's neat. And
He's
and the next time I
evil.
level, I'm gonna be in the Pact of the Chain, so that I can.
It's true, it is rather an evil being. Oh, my word, my father would be so disappointed in me. Just giggles to herself. Like,
Consort with such beings.
truly heinous, my word.
Oh my god. I feel like that's
Monty, don't you feel
not
even a
good.
little bit bad that he has to stay here for centuries, doing nothing but being in a box?
He made his contracts. It was his choice.
Yes, but I can help with that. I can help with that contract and have him see the world and be useful to me. Isn't it better being useful to me than being sitting in here?
Here's a quandary. If Ashley proceeds to do good things, with the imp as perhaps an assistant of sorts, wouldn't the imp in turn be doing good things as well?
Yeah.
Here's a question. If I kill you, will you be released from your contract?
No!
I honestly don't know anymore.
I think it's worth a shot. Let's take it. Let's experiment.
Let's help this guy out.
Well, that also is an interesting turn of events. So I'm
You
on
know,
board
here's
either
the
way.
thing, Monty, and as time goes on, I realize Hadrick would have made a pretty okay paladin. I very much am like, if I was over there, I may have disregarded the conversation and just shot the imp with my crossbow by this point. Just been like, oh look, I've settled the issue.
What do you think? What do you think, Mr. Imp? If I were to take this guy's hand, and if you want to have it, you can have it. But if I were to keep it with me, be with me.
Hadrick.
I wouldn't be breaking my contract, so I'd be happy to tag along.
She gets
Just like understanding.
She gets just like her eyes light up. She takes her fucking staff of power and she stabs it into this guy's hand.
Fucking just imagine.
Jesus Christ, Ashley.
All right, just sign this contract that says that I have to give you his hand, and I can go with you.
Signs it. All right, we're gonna take his hand, and the imp's just like, in marriage. What?
You have to marry the corpse now.
Jolene's just like tapping Hadrick's shoulder, like, Hadrick, Ashley's being Ashley again, and I think that we're about to gain an imp into the party, and I'm...
Okay,
Okay, I'm gonna kill it.
What is the best bone for me to take?
Okay, so this is pretty interesting to watch.
If you just
I take his
jam
hands,
your
then I can make a
staff
finger
Take his
necklace.
kneecaps.
If I take his hands, then I can make like a little finger bracelet.
Stop
Oh
it!
my
Blue!
god, you sick fuck.
I'm into it!
Like hand band.
Take his toes.
I'm taking
One of
his
those-
hands.
What the fuck?
Aaron, I'm taking his hands.
As you wedge your staff of power into the bones, right around the wrist area, they snap almost immediately just on the blunt impact. These things are super old, and as the like thin, almost papery skin tears away, it flops to the ground.
Yes!
Oh,
And then I do the same thing to the other hand, in case I lose one hand.
Wait, imagine if she
Halo
wears them like sweater pins, you know, where there's a hand like right above her chest on one side and on the other side, and they're like
Oh my
holding the
God.
necklace.
Oh
Don't
my
worry,
god.
Monkey. People use bones as religious objects all the time.
Not in my religion, I don't think.
No.
I mean,
Dude, I'm just
there were
picturing
sacred
Ashley
bones here.
Both of these hands and putting one on either shoulder, like fucking shoulder pads, and just fucking
You just fucking go
Yeah,
like
like,
fucking Tomura Shigaraki and put it on
Yeah.
his face.
right on
It's
your
a-
face.
Oh my god, imagine it's the hand from the Addams Family.
Oh, this fucking thing, yeah.
Just
Oh my
scatters
God.
away.
Can I just like a funny thing? Can I just like put the hands in the manacles that I have?
Oh my god, Ashley.
I just want to put the
This-
hands in the manacles, giggle at that for a sec, put it in my bag, and go, "You want to come with me, Mr. Imp?"
This might be the worst thing we've ever done.
You see the biggest grin you've seen this thing give so far, and he vanishes from sight.
Ashley,
What have you done?
you probably just murdered a bunch of innocent people by setting this thing free.
It's
What
an
are you
imp.
talking about?
I'm not there, but it's an imp.
I mean, I feel like this
You probably just
conversation
murdered
can
some
carry.
innocent dogs. That's all.
Yeah, it's dead silent. You guys could hear most of this. You're only, what, 15, 20 feet away? Yeah, it would be too much. The
Ashley,
one
I
you're
love
walking
you, but I feel like
towards,
that might have been a mistake.
It was definitely a mistake.
Hadrick and Gry, you
Ashley's
look
just so happy.
at the tomb of Baron Eisglaze Droof. Druff.
Baron.
I like this better.
All right, Gryer, could you give this the old check-see?
Alright.
Ooh.
Looks good to me.
Don't find any traps.
Eeg.
All right, I'm gonna go open it. Rap.
As you touch the door, it feels a little cold.
Oh, it's a little cold.
Could someone open the door perhaps with mage hand before
Nope.
they? Oh, no, of course not. It's I forgot. I was like the doorknob. I'm like, what the fuck, Fred?
Doorknob and 3 foot
A
thick
giant-
stone.
That would be Big B's hand. Big B's hand.
There's no more door, is what that is.
Yeet.
So the roll is just being a formality. Let's just ignore the number and open the door.
You start opening the door as you feel the coldest hell you've ever imagined. As you've encountered this once before, you see this crypt is covered in this thick, bubbling brown mold. You guys are stood in the doorway,
Ew.
briefly affected by this mold.
Grody.
It's the stuff from the winery.
I want both of you
Yeah.
to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh boy.
16, not bad.
Dun-dun-dun.
Oh my God! Would you
Crier,
catch your breath,
fail.
Crier?
Hadrick, you succeed. You guys are. You're gonna take half of this.
I'm dying.
See if there's actually a stat block for this, so I can just roll it.
Briar BB, no.
See, this is why you need to just never betray us again. Because, like, look at how long this has been going on for. I'm not even mad at you at this point. Like, you've been punished.
Yeah, we feel bad for you now. You've served your crime.
So,
Also,
so
please don't
you're gonna
die.
take 23 damage, Grier, and you're gonna take half of that, Hadrick.
I refuse.
Half of that. There we go. 11. As just you feel the heat from your body being sucked away from it.
Okay. Quick glance. Does it look like there's anything else in here?
If there is, it's probably buried under this mold.
And slam the door.
Yep.
So, we're not doing that. We're not going to do that. I don't want that. None of that.
No.
That's a bad room.
Absolutely none of that. Ugh.
Bail.
Alright.
Fucking bail.
I'll walk back.
I love how we've like, pit theme main here. Let's open it up. Mold. No.
Ah! Well, we
That
I don't
mold
want to
fucks,
touch.
man.
I don't want to touch the
Perhaps-
mold.
Perhaps
And
I've rubbed off on the group.
hey, so why are you guys all still here? What's going on?
So
I was
did
just
you
trying to
actually
get. I was
may
just
have
trying to get a
done
hand.
something?
Oh
she may
dear.
have done something.
What happened?
I was just lending a hand.
Ashley, please.
She cut off the hands of the corpse in an effort to take the imp with us.
Ew, and also I see what you did there.
Oh,
Huh. That's really gruesome.
why?
Hmm.
Why to all those things?
I
Well,
mean, yeah.
because
That's a
isn't it
sad question.
Isn't it sad that something's just laying here for hundreds and hundreds of years and it's going to continue to be here in this one room?
I
just thought I
agree
could
that
lend
it
him a
was
hand, you know?
bad, but now we don't know where it is.
Well, it has to be
And
around me
it's a
somewhere.
Demon.
Oh, I'm nearby.
See?
Hey, so Imp, what do you plan to do now that you're not bound to this?
I don't know. She wanted me to come with her. I'm bound to it. I'm just bound to her now. As long as she has those
Okay.
hands.
All right, okay.
See,
I thought he
guys,
just
stop
disappeared in
worrying.
the world, so that's at
It's
least
just a
good.
loophole in my contract. I have to watch the corpse, and some of the corpses in there, and some of the corpses over here. I have to watch some of the corpse. And...
Should I have
this
got a
one.
bigger bone?
No,
No.
this
Is
is perfect.
that why you guys are upset? Should I have got a bigger bone?
Ashley.
Ashley,
Hey,
no.
Imp,
Yeah.
what's your affiliation with Strahd?
That's exactly what I was gonna ask. How do you
Haven't
feel
talked
about
to
your
him much. He doesn't seem to care about me doing my job, and I let him do whatever it is he does.
You care
So
about
he
him?
did not employ you?
Much. No, I don't even really know him.
Cool, we're gonna murder him.
Oh, cool.
Let the record show. I think this is a bad idea.
Seconded.
Oh,
It
it's
certainly
probably
is.
gonna, it's probably
Unfortunately,
gonna come back to
yeah.
bite me in some ways. but in other ways, it's going to be wonderful. That's what you have to do whenever you take on a pet.
What is the
I
advantage
would
of having
prefer
him with
to
us,
not be
Ashley?
called
Yeah,
that.
let's discuss pros. Well, you are. If you're coming with us, you're a pet. But let's discuss pros and cons.
I'm mostly just saying things to be a little nuisance. Don't worry about it, Imp.
I mean, it's weird that a simple pet knows how to deal with mold when none of you do.
Oh,
Hello?
Say more words now.
Say more words.
You scratch my back, I scratch yours.
We're letting you out of there. Your back is scratched. How do we deal with the mold?
It's very cold mold, isn't it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it really
Yes.
seems to like fire, doesn't it?
ooh. We have fire. We have
So
fire
we-
things.
No,
We light
we
it
don't.
on-
We
It likes
no.
fire.
It likes
Very
fire.
much likes fire. It
Oh, it
chases
does.
fire, even.
Huh, okay.
What would happen if you made the cold mold colder?
If this doesn't work,
Ah.
if this doesn't help us, I'm going to cut you in half.
If you can find me.
I'll find you.
I'm very good at finding
And we really
things
should
like
think of a new
you.
name for you that other than Imp.
Monty.
Pick whatever you want, I don't care.
Oh yes, let's name
Monty,
it.
if this, do you have a way of detecting where their kind is? Like if you were at fully rested?
Totally, he does.
Yeah, so
Divine
here's the
sense,
thing.
yeah.
Here's the thing. I don't need to find you. He does. And
Have
he
you
can.
met our resident paladin?
Jolene,
Yo,
Yes.
I think your staff is up.
Oh, okay.
Your staff.
I will point out that most attacks that I can produce from this staff are area of effect, dare I say. So I would need the door to be opened and then for everyone to maybe clear out of the hallway.
Yeah, we can
that
do
I don't
that.
hurt
That's
anyone.
fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Do I have enough? Oh, I do have enough. I have just enough charges. Hadrick, are you sure you want to spend the last of my abilities with this staff on this before a long rest?
It depends on if there ends up being anything in there. But yo, Imp, is there anything in
hold
there?
On. Now hold on.
says we should.
I have Ray of Frost. I can simply use a cantrip.
I'll do that then.
I can. Okay. Okay. Can you open the door?
Okay,
for
no
me,
one said no to
Hadrick,
that, so
dear?
maybe let's go with that.
Hadrick's
No
just
one
like
heard it.
looking around, doing the "I'm watching you" motion to just random areas slightly above eye level. It's
She
like,
said she said that Kazan said we could. She's trying out names for the imp.
Why
Maybe
that
keep
one?
workshopping it.
I already hate it. You're not gonna make me hate it more.
What's
keep,
that?
We'll keep
Oh,
we'll
what's
keep
that?
thinking.
What's that Digimon that Logan doesn't like?
Gatsumon.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
Go, Gatsu!
Oh! Okay. Hadrick, can you open the door for me, please?
She goes, "No,
Oh,
it's
well,
back."
you'll get hurt again. Is he gonna get hurt again? I'm concerned.
I can take it. Don't worry about it. Rah!
Okay. If you insist, I'll try not to.
Right, you're heading back to
Oh.
open the door.
I just realized I rolled a check for my constitution thing, not a save. That's why I had disadvantage.
You
Oh,
still
yeah.
would fail it though.
Mm.
But yeah.
Yeah, your other roll.
The
your
lack
other
of disadvantage would have helped you.
Your other roll was a 7.
19.
Yeah, you open it up. The biting cold hits you,
Oh, that was the Thieves' Tools thing. Sorry.
and it's gonna target you and make you roll a save.
Oh, I rolled it ahead. Didn't
Oh,
know.
here you rolled one. It's a 23 that succeeds. I'll go.
See, I can tell by the token that this is a B rank Noble Phantasm.
Eh.
Mm.
Now, Hadrick.
Yep.
Oh, right. Still dealing damage. I was gonna tell you to get out of the way, but you're not done yet.
I will get out of the way. I just need
I'm
to open
sorry
it.
I'm sorry for rushing you. I just am used to you having haste.
As it's fully open, yeah, the bubbling mold, you can see bits of it like growing towards you as though it's reaching out to try and grab you.
Just starts cracking knuckles.
Back.
Go for it, Jolene!
Now prepare to watch the most extreme spring cleaning ever.
As
Ray of
you
Frost.
cast Ray of Frost, this thin blue beam shoots out from Jolene's hand, and where it streaks across the mold, it seems to recoil away from it and just leave this patch of bare stone before bits of it try and bubble back in, but much slower.
I keep doing that.
It's
I can throw as many of these as I want. It's freaking cantrips. Imagine if it makes a vacuum noise, like.
Oh my god.
It's
she's
on
like-
initiative, so I think we might have to deal with turn order, depending on if it can reach
dear.
us.
I just had it there so I could roll the attack on you.
Gotcha.
Just put it there. So yeah, after it takes you about, I'd say about 7 minutes or so to completely wipe out all the ones you can see, and then as you get closer, you have to clear up bits on the roof. But after about altogether about 15
Can I move
minutes.
forward?
Yep. As you clear out more and more of it, it gets easier to get closer without being frozen to death. You, given time, you evaporate all of the brown mold that was in this room.
Now we can go back to the winery and get all the wine that was in there.
That was kind of cathartic.
We go back, the entire countryside is just the mold now.
I believe they use the mold in the winery to keep the wine cellar cool. I don't believe
Just
the
rolls
mold
back.
itself is where they store it.
Rolls up sleeves, like I'ma need a lot of Ray of Frost.
Yeah, all in all, that would have been like a couple hundred rays of frost.
I just imagine it
You
like
just
all of a
laser, like,
sudden,
filled the room.
Jolene's fucking snow fairy doing like ballet moves as she's cleaning. La, la,
About
la.
the room, you see these kind of dead husks of what look to be like spore pods for what originally would have been the brown mold itself. Looking around, are you checking the room out, Hedrick, I assume?
Yeah.
Roll me investigation.
I'll do that. Here I go!
What about Toby? What do you think,
Could
Toby?
we say I was assisting him for that?
Absolutely.
How about rather than assisting me, why don't you just roll your own investigation, because I'm still
At disadvantage.
it's what's your bonus? What's your bonus?
Perhaps I could
+4.
give it a shot.
Okay, well I have a plus nothing.
Okay.
You did better than me.
Because I was cleaning the room, was there a chance that I could have looked at it?
Yeah, if you're going in as well. You can make
Wait.
your own check then.
It's a
Thank
new day.
you.
Right now.
Oh dear.
12, let me look and see.
bother.
Bother. It
Given the
seems there's
three of
nothing.
you and the time taken,
Oh no.
It's like anytime Aaron goes, we're like, oh fuck.
well, that's why I do it all the time. You see the top of a skull poking out of an area, which must have been the original occupant of the cell, and in its hands is clutched a small sword, which as you pull back, you see it's actually much longer than you'd initially kind of looked at. It is a strangely shaped longsword, but it's quite pretty.
Oh.
Can I see it?
Oh, absolutely. You're the one who knows a lot about weapons and all
So,
that.
could I tell anything immediately from it? Like, does it seem like it might be magical, or?
It looks particularly ornate, but you have no passive way of seeing if it's magical. Actually, you kind of do. Casimir's eyes flash. Yeah, it's magical.
Do you know?
It's rather.
Do you
It is
know?
rather beautiful.
I can't remember. Does anyone have identify? And I'm not talking
No.
about short rests.
No, I'm
We've had
not
this
saying
discussion.
anything.
All right.
My mouth is shut.
Okay. And Casimir, you have no way of telling what it does? Just that
Not
it's
off
magical?
the top of my head, no. It seems to have some sort of magic, not on the blade itself. Well, the blade is fine, but the gemstones you see here, and he points to the pommel. I think some of you will recognize that.
Okay.
You see 3 square-like opalescent gems. 2 of them are cracked in the handle of the sword itself.
So there's one
Got a small
uncracked?
crossguard. There's one singular uncracked one. It's got the pommel of the whole thing is a circle, and it's just completely empty on the inside. There's a very small emerald in the crossguard, and other than that, it's a plain blade.
Huh. I'll try to figure this out next time we rest. It's kind of beyond me.
I wonder if Ashley's mending would work on this item.
I'm gonna roll an intelligence check just to see if I can come to a very basic conclusion. Bow bow bow. If it's magic and there's cracked gems, I'm guessing they represent charges for something. They probably, which I mean, Ashley, do you want to try to use mending to fix the gems? Are you capable of doing that to gemstones, or are they too complicated? Because if you can fix it, that would answer the question. If they are like something to be expended for magic, then you shouldn't be able to fix them technically.
I can try.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's worth a shot.
She's gonna pull out her staff because she's casting everything through the staff now.
As you should.
She's gonna try to tap the staff to the gems, see if they do anything.
As you
Use
cast mending, the brief flash of light you're accustomed to happens, and you see the cracks slowly begin to close, and then the gem itself flashes, and the cracks are forced open even slightly wider than they were originally.
I think that might answer the question.
Dear.
Well,
perhaps
we know that
someone who knows what they're doing could replace the gems at some point.
You
Yeah.
saying I don't know what I'm doing, Monty?
but yeah, it's
No, I'm saying that artificing is a
'Cause
very
you're right.
complicated field.
indeed.
You're right. I have no
You're
idea.
very talented, Ashley.
Monty.
I don't think it means anything to you, but it emits conjuration magic.
Oh, interesting.
Oh.
Yes, Hedrick.
So Casimir, I don't know if you can see this specifically, but is the sword itself magical, or just the gems in it, or is the whole thing just giving off that sense?
I know what this is.
I feel like I know too.
Well,
I don't
Hadrick
fucking
doesn't.
shit.
I got no
I had no
idea.
idea what the fuck.
Here, this is my theory. I think those summon elements.
I
like
think that
elements.
too,
Yeah.
but Hadrick doesn't know that.
Well, Jolene makes that remark that it might
Cool.
summon elementals.
Yeah?
Like that, I was just looking around for a hobby. I realized I just had the item here.
Oh, surely.
The whole blade itself is magical. The gemstones themselves seem to be something else attached to it.
Oh, darn. I was kind of hoping that we could have given this to Monty so that he could have a magic weapon
One day.
one day. Well, I mean, it's a good thing that you have your smites.
it
That's
is
more than I
magical.
have.
Yeah.
It is magical.
He said it's magical.
Yeah.
But the
he's-
weapon
Oh, the sword is
magical.
magical?
It's- The gems themselves seem to be separately magical.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Oh, well, there we go then. Heckin', next time we rest, we'll like try to figure this thing out. And then, do you want to use a sword, Monty, or you really bite your hammer?
I mean, I'm not opposed to using a sword if it can bypass magical defenses. Would
Oh.
save me a
We
lot of
can
resources.
all have magic things.
I'm gonna go over and give Monty that sword. There you go.
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Monty,
it's
finally have a magic thing.
Yay!
finely balanced longsword, which I will put on your inventory once you guys take a rest.
Yep.
And if it's
Hell
a
yeah.
longsword, it's versatile, right? So like he can still swing it around with great weapon fighting.
It's not a great weapon.
It has to. I think it has to
Great
have the
weapon has to
two-handed
be.
quality.
It has to be two-handed and
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's
great
alright.
swords and other things like that.
But it's a magic weapon, which, when it comes to fighting against things that are immune or resistant to non-magical damage, then
Double check.
the possible extra 2 points isn't really comparable to ignoring resistance entirely.
Yeah, without a magic weapon, a lot of the times I can't do a whole lot of damage without using a smite, so it's very limited.
You roll a 1 or
Yeah.
2 damage for an attack you make with a melee weapon. No, as long as you are two-handing it, you can use your Great Weapon Master.
That's what I thought.
There you go.
Yeah, that's what I thought because I was thinking
you
about
just
doing
couldn't
something
use
like
a
that
shield.
similar
Yeah.
with Quintus.
So basically, you would have to have the two-handed or versatile feature, and it does. So,
Hell yeah.
because I imagine that. I would rule at least that if you decided to two-hand a short sword arbitrarily, I'd be like, no.
Yeah, I believe it probably half.
Yeah,
backwards.
it says on the fighting style it must be two-handed or versatile.
Okay, yeah. Cool. Well, there we go. Cool. All right, Imp, you can stay for now.
You're such a good
I just
imp.
realized I've directly profited from this being an op party.
Yep.
No.
What you thinking now, Monty?
You're
You
welcome.
guys, he's already become super useful.
Yeah.
So what they
Well.
say
What was
Get
the original version of
fucked,
that
Imp.
statement?
And off he goes.
Through.
You're not
What a moment of celebration is.
We only have these 2 left.
Yep.
Almost.
True.
We're
Oh
almost
my
done the
God.
campaign.
We can't be.
This is it.
I
This is
don't
what the
believe
campaign
you.
has led to.
So even if he doesn't know like what the magic does, he can still use it as a magic weapon, right?
He can still hold it. It still gains its properties.
Yeah.
He just can't use any of its specific properties or know them until he's actually attuned to it.
So yeah, magic sword's always magic. So you fucking we buy if
Good sword is still a good sword.
so if a golem
Welcome
pops
to the
out of here, you pull that sword out.
I
hope a golem doesn't pop outta here.
You see, you're going crypt 39. We have gone through, fucking over 40 crypts. You see the crypt of Bucephalus, the Wonder Horse. May flowers grow ever brighter where he trods.
Otherwise known as Winchester.
Phallus.
I heard phallus.
Yeah. Only, I guess
Only?
phallus could be an alternate pronunciation. I prefer phallus.
I'm open to
Same.
this. I'm a really big fan of horses. I heard once about this legendary horse named Winchester. Fucking a horse among horses.
I had a horse once.
Oh,
But dude,
The
you have
crypt itself is larger. It's 8 feet tall and 6 feet wide, moving the slab. You don't even budge it.
what?
This one needs a check.
Oh, can I try with the crowbar?
Would you like some help?
Also, should I have rolled athletics or just strength?
This would be strength.
Okay, can I try again using the crowbar and just like get my second roll as if I had advantage?
Yeah, you either the hit from Monty or that both would give you advantage.
Stupid door. All right.
You get a bit of a rumble from it, but that door is sturdy.
I think I'm tired from all the door opening I've been doing all day.
Here, let me give you a hand.
Can I try again because Monty?
Yes, you can.
Yeah! There we go. If it doesn't open, we're
Oh
just
God.
leaving.
Roll me one more just to see, because that would have had advantage. So you succeeded on the 14. The DC is exactly 20.
Oh! Oh wow!
Oh,
Oh
What the
shit!
hell?
You
in
will
the
be
way of
ours,
this
Fully
horse!
sitting as you slide the door open on this cavernous tomb compared to the rest. You feel this dry, hot air and smoke, like just floating within, as though this place had been torched for ages. Inside the crypt, you see, just in the center, on the floor, a small black chess piece in the shape of a knight.
I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna grab it. Here I go.
I'm gonna pull out the chess piece that was once
yeah.
Flynn and see how it compares in appearance.
Oh,
Yeah.
Monty, your
Oh.
chess piece isn't there.
Oh, it's in the crypt.
Yep.
Hey guys, look what I found, and is mine now.
As
Aw.
you touch it, Hadrick, you hear this echoing hoarse like scream as the chess piece itself begins to glow, and it, like a wave of force, pushes everyone back, and standing in its place is a large horse with a flaming mane,
We've seen one of these
fire
before.
around its hooves.
It's a nightmare!
Oh,
I immediately
no.
cover my head.
Is this nightmare really fat and adorable?
Oh,
It's pretty cute.
Oh no!
Flynn!
No!
I don't have the ability to immediately recognize Flynn for what he is, so that's a nightmare, get it? I pushed myself back because you said we gotta move back.
I mean, we all knew we all knew about the chess piece, right?
I think
I believe Monty's brought it up, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I believe so, yeah.
Well, fucking 10 words or less, Monty. What do we do?
Defend yourselves. Maybe there's a way we can help him.
oh,
Too many words. Get him.
I'm confused, but okay.
If he's a chess piece, if he's beaten, he might return to being a chess piece. If he's a nightmare, is he attacking us? Does he seem hostile? Oh, they're so cool. Is he hostile?
It was just standing there.
Maybe
Oh.
Monty shall try
It's
to
just
communicate?
standing there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Say something. Talk to your horse.
Monty, say something while I prepare to close the door.
Oh God, Flynn, are you still in there?
Its eyes turn towards you as it brings its head down in this graceful bow.
Oh,
Is it our friend?
it's our boy.
Smoke pouring out of part of its nostrils.
This needs to turn into a horse girl movie right
It's our
now.
boy.
oh my god.
Are you
Try to touch its
all right? Are you still my friend?
Oh, this is so fucking sad. I can't deal with this. Oh my god.
I'll just like pushes Monty in. I'll just close you two in here and give you some props.
Close you in here with this fucking difficult as shit to get outdoors, so hopefully it doesn't try and kill you, because that will be fucking bad.
I'm gonna stay on the door, ready to try to close it if things go sideways.
Mm-hmm.
So what is the nightmare doing?
Inside your head, you hear this low whisper amidst almost like an ocean of screams. With this rippling echo here, I am here, Monty.
Flynn, I'm so sorry. This is all my fault. I should have done more research into how the spell worked before trying something so foolish. You shouldn't have had to suffer for my mistake. Can you ever forgive me?
It kind of walks slowly towards you. The heat from the fire on it, almost searing. Hadrick, it's fucking super unpleasant for you to be that close. Monty, not as much.
Monty.
Yeah, I'm with you, Jolene. Let's
Yeah.
step back a little bit more.
So, do or die moment. It's a nightmare.
Maybe not
itself,
that far.
I could
Eye level with you.
I could seal
I'm getting so
I
far
could
back.
seal
that
it in
nothing's
there
behind
and-
me kicking in the head.
Everybody, we've seen these things breathe fire. Get out of fucking behind us. Get to the other sides of the crypt, you morons.
And as its face kind of cranes out of the door, it brings itself face to face, right at eye level with you, Monty, about a foot away. Just looking at you.
I'm not gonna be able to close it in at this point.
I'm gonna slowly, very gently, try and reach out and pet his head.
This is such a horse girl movie. I'm into it.
Yo, it totally is though.
Pet the horse.
It leans into it. You feel a some form of magic wrapping around you.
Some form of magic?
Yeah. Do you do anything to resist it?
No, I'm just gonna let it happen. I'm gonna trust my.
With a echoing scream, the horse and Monty disappear.
I knew it. I knew it. I just fucking said, are you ready for another D&D character to die? Is he?
Oh, Hadrick just turns to those. Oh no!
We have one more fucking
And
room, Monty.
I don't know how close you are, but I feel like that might be a good time to take a
We're
break.
7 minutes from break. This is. I was about to say this is a good time.
We only have one more fucking
fucking room, Monty, God!
Oh my god!
The amount that
wanted
you
was
had
all
better
yours.
just be invisible.
I love this. I'm sorry, Izzy. I love you.
Oh,
but
this is
I
tasty.
love this.
Oh yeah,
This
I
is-
love
Holy
this.
shit.
I wouldn't have done anything differently. I want to see where this goes.
Oh.
Fucking, I just want to tell you this. If you befriend Finn, you're gonna be riding in with a magical sword that probably summons elementals on the back of a nightmare. So, don't screw this up, Izzy, because you could be
I'll be right
so
back. We're on break. The
bad.
timer is going.
This could be so fucking
And if we're on
cool.
break, that means it's time for the Dear Ashley and Imp show.
Also, I just want to expose
Yeah, the
myself
amp
for
is
a
going to
moment.
get some water.
Oh, I guess he's not gonna be here anymore.
I heckin' told
He's
Carrie, I
feeling
was
sick.
like, imagine if this had happened to Kilala, evil, super cool Firecat.
Aw.
Dear Izzy,
And she really would be
never
like
stop slaying
Kilala.
your characters. Who's next? Ian? Garfield?
It's true, Izzy.
Aw.
Stop. I mean, we haven't finished Fate Solar Shadow yet.
Oh, I don't want any more of my characters to die.
I
It
mean,
You'll
happens
be
startlingly often.
Fine.
I keep telling you, secure that victory, dude.
Secure victory.
Show Aaron who's boss.
So, like, how do you guys think I should go about making bracelets with these hands?
I'm just, hear me out. They're like holding your wrists.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
thinking.
Like clasped around, yeah.
And like
That's
you
what I
can
was
pretend
thinking.
that the hands are forcing you to do something,
I'm
and then
surprised you didn't-
you're just joshing.
I'm surprised you didn't just take a finger and like pocket it. Like,
Well, I was worried that, like, what if it turned to
That was
dust
all
one
good.
day or something?
Use the
what's up?
bathroom.
What if it turned to dust one day or something?
I mean, as opposed to the hand doing that?
Yeah, I have extra fingers with the hands.
What if the hand just turns to dust all at
Oh,
once?
I just had really cursed
Then I'll
thought.
have a lot more bone dust.
I just had the thought of
What?
Ashley tossing salad with the dead hands. I don't know why.
I just turn it into a fucking like. I just turn it into like one of those like forks, not forks, one of those spoons with like the ridges on it.
Mm-hmm. And you start, oh, no. Why am I like this? Why is that my first thought? You're like, hey, let's make salad. And everyone's like, okay.
Actually, have you
give
ever
it
considered
to
bone
Ellen?
necklaces are tacky as hell? Yeah, that's why I'm not doing a bone necklace. I'm doing a bone bracelet. Duh. Hell, I may just attach the bone hands to my staff and see how that works.
You know something, well, I guess that story wouldn't match well. I was trying to find a way to tie in, heckin', the monkey paw story.
Hmm.
And be like, then. Alright, I'ma be right back. Also, I love Dollar Tree. That's all I have to say on that. Watch me in the first 2 weeks of school go to Dollar Tree and buy myself Halloween socks because I'm stressing out already. Alright, toodles.
Actually, why? Why an imp? Because he was fun. I don't have to say anything to you guys. I don't have to say anything for myself. He was a fun imp, and he's mine now.
Was? What did you do to me?
And I love him. He's my
Wow.
best friend.
He's your favorite character.
But no, I was thinking because like one of the things, I mean, we're not gonna get another level in Strahd, but one of the things I was thinking was like, you know, in one more level, I'm gonna be getting Pact of the Chain and like, you know, Imp, and you know, might be fun. Well, but if that's only if Aaron would let me do something.
We see shall who kills the most.
We see shall who kills the most.
Oh, shit, 1 second.
I enjoyed
Headphones
recording
are
Ishida's lines.
Acting up, can't hear anything.
I enjoyed
One moment.
fucking just teasing a fucking scientist.
I could take the time to explain to you exactly how I set this up and the tools I use to do it. But why don't you just observe and figure it out? Like, ooh, what's this thing Ishida has right here? Isn't this little thing interesting? Oh, what's he doing? He's turning it! What's going on, scientist man?
Why is Kilala's name Kilala ZX?
Kilala X. I feel like the Kilala franchise sort of lost its momentum between 4 and 6, but 7 and 8 were a good return. By the time I don't know why they skipped 9 and went straight to X, but
And then ZX.
X is a bit edgy, I think.
I'm very happy for getting this imp, because not only has he already helped us get something, but like he's just somebody we can be like, hey, we don't know what the fuck this is, Mr. Imp. Do you know? Fuck no. Okay, thanks, Mr. Imp.
Hey,
It's
Logan,
true.
if you're comfortable saying
How about
how
your
much
Catherine?
how much was your most expensive commission? The movie poster commission, which came out to 400 USD.
It's pretty expensive.
Out of my pocket. That wasn't. I want to reiterate that every time, because I want to be like, obviously none of the money that was raised for Extra Life was somehow spent on those. I want to make it very clear that
Yeah,
money all
'cause,
went
like,
to
it
the
doesn't
right
even go to
place.
you, right?
I know, but there's just, I don't want anyone to jump to any, like, not everybody knows that off the top of their head.
Yeah, it doesn't
Knows what?
it doesn't touch your accounts at all. It just goes
Yeah.
through the other thing.
Nyani.
I basically ended up spending about half the amount that was donated to Extra Life on celebratory commissions for Extra Life. Yeah. So I've not had a lot of money this month.
Oof. I'm
Can
trying to be
just
frugal.
I don't know why I'm so yawny right now.
One of those days, I think. I'm pretty tired. I've woken up considerably, though, considering what a bad sleep I had last night. I had my T-Rex dream. I don't know why. It wasn't really a nightmare. Like, nothing bad happened. It's just, I think that mixed with the fact that, like, I ate some really, really spicy soup right before I went to bed. I think my body just never settled.
Oh, I just finished super spicy soup. By the way, heckin' I don't know if you would be, because I forgot what someone said, but someone said something funny, and I had to mute myself because I snorted, and the hot chili flakes that were in my soup went up my nose.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah.
It hurt so bad.
It doesn't
I
matter
had
how
to
much you like
mute.
spicy food. Anything in your nose is just fire.
Like, just, it was a moment where something was happening, and I just went, oh no, and I muted myself, because I could feel it, like, flaring up. I was like, oh, fudge.
Hey guys,
What?
I'm dropping something in pictures chat.
Stop! Stop!
What the fuck? Oh.
Blue, I don't like you. What's with you
Don't
today?
anything bad.
Never.
You wanted to earlier today.
Well, no, I went out of my way to not show you that. You know it.
You were tempted.
Of course I was tempted.
I'll
It's
be right
penis
back.
worms.
I just never want to see penis worms.
Good. I wasn't showing you penis worms. This is a dude climbing a ladder to heaven, but he can't get there.
Wait,
'cause
wait,
his hand
okay.
is so-
We need to think about community guidelines on Twitch. But if you ever sent me those, I would have to show you these earrings that I had to show Eric and
Oh,
Eric.
Anyone, Logan's the one that actually put the picture in. I didn't do shit.
I haven't looked still. Because
so I'm
everyone
blaming
wants...
you.
Uh-huh.
How actual dare you?
Fight me. I'm only a drive away. Oh, wait. No, I'm kidding. Laugh more so I don't feel bad. Okay.
Day back.
I'm sorry, the headphones stopped playing all audio and we had to restart.
Oh.
See, what it is that Izzy has cursed hands, so he just breaks everything he fucking touches, apparently.
All technology is no longer safe.
Not okay.
I'm sorry.
I'm just imagining Izzy fingers wiggling and I can't. Like, when they go to touch
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
All you guys miss is me screaming about penis worms and the lack of me
Oh,
wanting to see
okay.
them.
Oh, the bugs from fucking Heaven's Field? Yeah, man.
They
The
were,
crest worm.
they were trying to get me to look at them.
I was not.
I will get you to look at them, Brad.
No! Gary! I will best friend divorce you. Do not. And I'll take the imaginary kids. I'll take. I don't know. That joke
I'll
was
take
going
all of
somewhere.
our imaginary children.
That only I've thought of.
Ridiculous. You don't know.
Oh, Carrie.
Oh.
Oh man.
Earring, can you sugar me up again? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
They're not sorry.
Thank you. I am.
If they were
Apologizing for
stop.
Izzy.
Didn't do it.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron. I was threatening Blue with the earrings I had to show you that I found on Etsy. He was gonna show me that. Because those were so
Give me that.
gross. So weird. Don't know why people make earrings like that. Well, they were tush hole. They were butthole earrings.
Push hole.
Push hole earrings. That's amazing.
Push hole.
Touche hole.
Like your bum.
Yeah. No,
And
we
they're
get
like,
it.
they're
We get it.
anatomically.
I just never heard it before.
Never heard
They're
someone try to censor
anatomically
the word
correct.
butt in that way.
It's not even like funny little cartoon butt earrings. It's like realistic. It's disturbing. And I was just looking for cute earrings on Etsy. Etsy ruined my late night. It was the time. Just wanted earrings. And then it was like, have you considered butthole earrings? I was like, no! But no.
Logan's back.
Okay.
Bap, I'm back.
See?
I
Told
have
you.
thing to tell Carrie before we jump back in. You laughing? Because I was listening back to the Something When Entertainment's Friday that we read fanfiction, and you laughing the entire time we read the Garfield one almost made me fall off my treadmill. I nearly died, and it was gonna be your fault.
Who's
Hey, go,
Carrie's?
bud.
No! Carrie! No! Oh! Okay. Oh! No! I only saw the first image!
What happened? What happened?
That's what crest worms look like in Heaven's Field.
Carrie, we went out of our way to not force her to see them.
Yeah, but you know what?
But I'm a monster.
I'm fine with it now.
Yep.
'Cause she was saying that I was trying to.
Oh.
I just fucking did it. It's funny.
Yeah, that's what they originally looked like.
I like talking to you. Can you delete that from our chat so that I can send you
Sure. Okay.
How cute. You think that'll get it out of your mind.
Once you've seen them, you can never unsee them.
I only
It's
saw
true,
it for
there
a
you go.
moment because I looked at it and it was a side by side of the two different bugs. And I looked at the one that I'd seen before. I was like, Logan already showed.
Now that you've seen that though, Brad, imagine the puppy picture that Aaron sent.
Now that you've seen that,
Oh,
imagine them moving and like scuttling towards you.
No, Carrie, did you see the picture with the puppies in the picture chat?
those
No, here I go.
those
Go
exist
up
in
from the
the
pictures chat above the turtle and things like that, and above like Zokin
Fucking
doing the
Zokin.
face,
Yeah.
you see like the little picture.
Oh, that's so much better.
That's what she's imagining.
They
is
saw
happening.
puppies.
That's how she's able to cope.
I mean,
She just imagines
after
their
the
puppies.
fucking candy scene, I wouldn't be fucking surprised.
It's okay. It makes it all better to think that her uterus is filled with puppies.
Is all of fate like this?
devouring
No,
the pleasure center.
Sakura, I mean, there's other
Sakura
stuff
just has
like
a
that in
really
Fate, but Sakura is
fucked
one of the
up
more
thing.
extreme gross cases of things.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude, I like again because I knew nothing about Fate. When Logan was like, "I'm gonna have you be Sakura," I genuinely thought I was just some rando classmate. Yeah, dude, I thought it was some rando classmate that like bumped into Ren and dropped her homework, and that was me. But no.
Fucking, so yeah, last night I was very much like, are you ready to fucking see why we write her as so passive aggressive? It's so that whenever we do these movies, we can just write her as aggressive. So we can just take all the subtext and just turn it outward.
Dude, fucking Izzy went off on a whole thing yesterday when I was talking about Heaven's Feel, and I was like, yet again, me and Izzy are gonna be a couple and something, and he was like, oh, I see how it is, it's just so fucking terrible. Like,
I mean, that, to be fair,
I'm sorry you suffered
to
in
be
this way.
fair, Shiro was gonna be a couple with every girl, every prominent girl, no matter
It's
what he
true.
did.
is true.
Anyways, let's avoid talking about the Heaven's Feel movie just because since it just came out on Blu-ray this week, there's probably a bunch of people just now getting to see it. We don't want to accidentally spoil anything from the movie itself. Even though I will make the point that it's Heaven's Feel, so you know it's like 15 years old, but that statement also.
Out of all the RPs to mention Heaven's Feel in, like, yeah, you'd think that the Fate one would probably be the one that we probably should talk about it in. I think it has a lot more in common with Strahd as far as a horror fan.
Yeah. I do enjoy.
They're gonna be fucking crest words
I
in
enjoy
there.
that in the Fate path. In the Fate path, the war goes as well as it can with the presence of Gilgamesh and whatnot. In the UBW path, like, it's not all servants fighting servants. It's like servants are fighting humans and whatnot. And it's like, but the war still kind of is on the right track right up until near the end. And then Heaven's Feel, it's like when the first servant dies, it's like, well, I guess the war's off. We're doing a different thing now.
It's really one of the reasons why every time someone asks me like which one I think that they actually consider the main story, I'm like, it's gotta be Stay Night. Like, as far as the three of them are concerned, like Stay Night seems to be like the one that leads into the next stories the best.
Yeah. If you mean Hollow Water Oxia, it is built so that any of them can lead into it, but yeah.
It's kind of weird to think that Heaven's Feel leads into it.
Yeah, it's all up to personal interpretation. I've always thought that UBW represented like Zero and just Shiro's ideals and whatnot the most, whereas Heaven's Feel is a complete corruption of Shiro's ideals, and Fate is a tutorial.
I've always considered. I just like think again. We can go into this later with Fate stream if it ever happens.
Fate
How
cast.
fucking dare you?
Oh, by the way, everyone, Carrie has legally changed her last name to Yogscast.
Fucking.
I swear to God, Logan.
And then we have Oath Under
So,
Snow.
I was
We
typing my
definitely
name in
do
a
have
thing,
Prisma Ilia.
And he was typing Carrie Johnston, and he accidentally typed Carrie Jogston, and then he just decided that it would be Carrie Yogscast. Say there's that going on.
Hollow Water Oxy is just fan service IMO. Have you read it? Because I feel like you're just aware of the fan service, and you think that's all there is to it.
There's a lot of neat things with Hollow Oxia. I haven't actually played through it, but I have basically looked at most of the neat things from it. It's pretty cool. I would definitely want to at one point play it.
Alrighty. Aaron, are you good to go? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
I want to know in advance. Are we gonna need to? Are you gonna need to step aside with Izzy to do a thing, and am I gonna have to move to a different chat and then take my headphones
I'll
off?
stay with you guys for a little bit, and then I'll see where that leads us.
Okay.
I mean, I can take my headphones off and whatnot, but I'll hear Izzy's side of stuff. No, I'm kidding.
You can
I
leave
can
the
leave.
room.
Fine.
I
don't wanna.
That was beautiful.
Alright.
You're welcome.
We are back in. Here we are back in.
With a scream, Monty and the nightmare disappear.
I just like everybody to note, like, whenever Nanti disappeared, just like Ashley's just like on the ground holding the back of her head, looks up, oh, it's gone.
Oh.
Where'd they go?
Oh no.
Monty,
are you invisible?
Like invisible? Monty?
Monty?
Oh
Mon-
no.
Monty. Monty.
Say, Imp, do you know what just happened?
I mean, fair.
You would have a good idea as well, Devin.
Oh yeah.
And the imp would say as well, nightmares, that thing, have the ability to walk between an ethereal plane and the plane they're on. So they could be right there, but not here.
Monty, you should be able to see us. Do something. Give us some kind of indication.
Monty, give us some kind of sign that you're still here.
Hit Devin.
Yeah, hit me in the face.
I don't know how the
It's fine,
ethereal
hit me.
plane works. Hit Devin.
No such impact occurs.
Damn it. Okay.
Well, what do we do?
How
I
do we
don't.
get him back.
We
Like,
It
can.
didn't seem like it was too hostile to him, right?
I think the only thing we can really do is wait.
I agree.
Oh,
Oh dear, Monty.
I want-
But
let's
what could we do while we wait?
maybe. No,
Imp, is
no.
there any way to get him back now?
Looking
Imp,
behind
tell
you,
me.
Ashley, just because of how fucking fitting it is.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Tatsal Eris, last of the line.
Oh my god.
We're waiting to find out what happened with Monty. We're not moving forward without Monty.
I mean, we're right here. I mean, you're not moving forward.
I will
Actually,
pick
we
you
need to
up
get
and I
Monty
will
back
put
before
you
we're
in
going.
there.
That was a little harsh. But I agree that we should wait for Monty.
Listen, you. In 5 minutes, you've drafted an imp, and now you want to continue without Monty? You stop.
Well, how we can
Stop right now, actually.
No more of this.
What else are we gonna do? Just sit here?
Yep.
I propose Ashley timeout.
Hmm.
Jokingly, of course.
Alright. Let's just...
How long do you guys plan on waiting for Monty?
I was gonna say, I was gonna suggest we could wait up until the length of a short rest, and then go from there. It kind of serves two functions.
That's
yeah.
fair.
Yeah.
BRB.
Do I have
If I'm
anything...
Monty, you don't get to participate in this long rest. Or a short rest, long rest, damn.
I wouldn't get anything from a short rest.
That's fair.
Ugh.
Get a chance to analyze that sword, but now you
That's
can't.
true. That's true.
Hey,
Well,
Ashley, I do have a
Oracle.
I have a request.
Well,
Oh
you guys
god,
should
she's
sign
dead.
in right now.
Oh,
Told her to stop, and then she fucking died.
She
She
shut
just-
down.
Her heart, her little heart just stopped beating.
Hi, what's up?
You're alive!
While we're doing this,
Somebody came downstairs, and I'm like, hey, can you take Buddy upstairs? I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, okay, cool.
while we're waiting,
okay.
do you think you could catnap anybody that needs it?
Oh.
Yeah, I could probably.
Cool. Who needs a short rest? Like who needs to catch their breath? I do.
I need to feel better.
Yeah, you do. Jolene, do you?
Kilala needs to feel better.
How many people can you catnap?
3 people.
All right. I guess the 3 of us.
I don't think we've catnapped anyone else. Anyone who I don't have we used catnap recently?
Don't think so. No.
think so.
No, I don't think we've actually got to use it yet.
Yeah.
I don't think it got used. Because yeah, once you've used it, you're immune to it until you take a long rest.
Oh.
Alrighty. So who are you using on?
Probably Hadrick Devin. So Devin, what is your hit points at?
Fucking okay. My maximum got reduced.
A short rest won't fix
So
that.
I get that's not gonna fix that, right? Okay, well then
Yeah, but you can still
actually
use
I
your
only
hit die.
have I
She's
only
only
have 3
missing-
wounds.
She's only actually
3.
missing.
Yeah.
3
I
hit
only
points.
missed 3 wounds, so actually I'm fine. It's more Kilala that I want to heal.
All right, let's do
Really reduced.
Yeah.
We could do Kilala and Hadrick. And as this is happening, fucking he just looks over to Devin. Do not let her in that room.
I mean, I can try to stop her, but you know how she is.
Look, I'm fine. I just want to make sure you guys are rested.
Okay.
Grier,
Yeah.
don't let her in that room.
Okay.
Okay.
It's
Who
the
am I
exact same
referring-
thing. Like, I'll try, but you know how she is. Like, fucking.
You're
All
referring
of us are
to
like, we
Ashley
can't
in the
stop
crypt
her.
below us, right?
Yeah, I'm talking about Ashley in that room.
I thought, for some reason, I thought maybe we were talking about Kilala and the room that just Monty
No,
was
no,
in
no.
for a second.
No, Kilala's gonna sleep.
Yee.
Yeah, Kilala and Hadrick are
Go
gonna...
catnip.
They're gonna... Casimir, do you need to rest?
Not much would do it for me if I was actually sleeping. I don't. He kind of points to his non-existent ears.
Gotcha. Okay, so I'm gonna go over here and lean against a wall.
So just Kilala and Hadrick?
Yeah. All we need
Go
is
over.
10 minutes.
Gar, you don't want heal you dudes? You're missing a little bit.
I mean,
Yeah, you're missing like 20, dude.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
And Ashley,
It'd
you're
be
missing some
Ash,
shit.
yeah, she can't. I mean, if this becomes a short rest, like the whole thing, then they can recover. Where we're considering who needs the
who
quicker
needs
one.
it the most right now? Like, who gets
Yeah.
my stuff back on it?
And one of them
Yeah.
is you.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's an extra slot open, Grier.
I guess, sure.
You know what we'll do? You know what we'll do?
What will we do?
I'm asleep leaning up against this door.
Nice.
I don't like that you don't trust me.
Sure. I'll also do that.
I'm gonna hang out with my friend Ashley, not to watch her
I need
or
to-
anything.
I need to have Kilala here.
I'm gonna hang out with my friend Ashley, not to watch her or anything.
I just need to make sure that I touch all three of you.
Okay. Isn't it that you can see? I don't think it was a touch thing.
Is it not a touch thing?
You make a calming gesture, and creatures you can see within range.
Oh, okay. So I have to just gesture at him. Okay, so
Yep.
like Kilala can be like back here then.
Yeah, as long as
I
you
mean,
can see
or
everybody.
Kilala could be with us, leaning between us against the door.
Blocking the path so Ashley can't go away.
You know, the more you guys do this, the more I figure I can actually open that without you guys even having to move, so it doesn't matter.
They open outwards, as far as I know. Good fucking luck.
Yeah, and I can move you guys.
And if you move us,
You
it'll
guys
ruin the
don't
catnap.
immediately wake up if I move you.
Is Ashley still trying to open that door?
No, I'm not.
No, I just.
What is this conversation then, Deco? What exactly is I could do it? If it's not, I will do it.
Blue, I
Because
just got
you guys
that.
are freaking piling up on the thing.
Yep.
We have you surrounded, Ashley. Okay.
I will not
All right, you know what? All right,
I
let's go
won't
for it. All right.
hesitate.
Catnap?
Yeah.
Fucking
Alright.
Jolene.
Cool.
I-
catnap them for 10 minutes.
Holding the gun backwards. I won't hesitate, Ashley. I will cast
Love
suggestion.
that.
She's holding it backwards, aimed at herself.
Oh yeah.
No, but like she's gonna hit someone with it, not like.
Oh, okay. She won't pistol whip a bitch.
Well, she doesn't know what the heck it does.
What's
Oh.
a gun?
What's a gun?
None of us know.
I mean, to be fair, I think things like cannons would exist, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
So
I
There
haven't
are
spent.
things similar, yeah.
You would
There's
understand.
nothing like powder weaponry is extremely uncommon. Like even boats still use ballistae commonly. The races that have access to things like cannons would be like gnomes and dwarves, so they're extremely rare, and they're definitely a closely kept secret.
Would we have any in the Neverwinter armory?
You'd have heard of them, but Neverwinter doesn't possess. There's a few gnomes in Neverwinter, but they're mostly about the clocks.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm stupid about these. I'm like, I will beat you with this weird, fancy-looking stick. So help me, Ashley. Oh,
She sings it so happily.
So help me. I'm
So-
trying to connect to you as a boss.
I think it's great. You guys are asking me to do you guys a favor while also fucking being like this.
It's true. We're the worst kind of friends.
So Ashley casts the spell, and Hadrick, Hilala, and Grier fall unconscious. Is there anything you guys would like to do in the meantime while they are unconscious for the next 10 minutes or so?
I'm just keeping an eye out for any signs that Monty's around.
Devin, it's
I'm
time for
fucking
us to sleep.
panicked.
I'm kidding.
Let's smooch. No one's here.
No one's awake. We
So I just want everyone to know, if I really wanted to get in there right now, I could levitate all three of them with my fucking staff.
If you disturb us, we wake up.
It does not say that if I disturb you, it wakes up. It says that if I take an action to shake you awake or slap you awake, you wake up.
Does it not?
So I don't want to open the thing, but I'm just letting you know I could open the thing.
Cool. Are you gonna?
No, I just said I'm
Cool.
not going.
Then that's settled, isn't it?
Moving on.
You're taking a whole lot of offense to something that you don't want to do.
Blue's definitely that friend who you're like, oh, you can't do that. I'm not gonna do it right now, but I could. No, you could. Yes, I could. Like,
No, you're right. Yeah, definitely.
So you're keeping an eye out, Devin. Can you roll me a d12?
Sure. If they come back right now, I'm gonna be shooketh. Shookething everyone to wake. Ha ha ha.
Nom 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 nom.
Age?
Can I
Nothing yet.
bake?
Over the
Nothing?
immediate period, nothing seems to occur. As you survey the area, you hear odd bits of silence, and again you hear almost mechanical sounds coming from different parts of the castle. But in this darkness, which is actually really dark now because Hedrick's unconscious, so the sun sword's not on.
Thank God.
So you're a little more comfortable looking around. You don't see anything making any particular movement towards you.
Okay. I'm keeping an eye out constantly.
Totally.
Yeah.
So 10 minutes will go by. Grier, Kilala, and Hadrick. You can spend your hit die as you will.
Hit us with that short rest.
I will. Individual on this.
I only have 2 left, so here they go. Oh, I got a... Cool. I got a 1 on one of them. Yay! Hurrah! It's okay. I was doing it more for the action surge than I was doing it for the health.
Would Ashley be able to do Song of Rest after putting them to catnap?
We do benefit from a short rest. Yeah. That'd be nice.
I was just asking because wouldn't that give you one more?
It would give us an amount of hit points, not an extra hit die.
Ooh,
I think it'd be like, what, 1d8 or 10 for your level?
Let me look.
Dang.
I love me bards.
So you're right. They're
Nope,
a good
mine's
time.
just 1d6.
Oh, it's just 1d6 still?
Yeah, because I'm taking warlock levels.
Right, yeah. Hmm.
Fancy bitch.
I would say, because of this, my rulings looking at Song of Rest is Ashley would likely need to be part of the rest, and you need to be able to hear her, which on a short rest, if you're conscious, you could hear her, but as you're unconscious, while your ears are picking it up, you're not exactly registering it. So I would say probably
I know, I
not on
mean,
this
like,
one.
once they've woken up. No?
We'd have to have
No,
heard it
just-
through our short rest.
Yeah.
The idea is that it
I
relaxes
see.
us more and gives
Allows
us...
you to rest better.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so interesting.
Yeah, specifically just because it makes you unconscious, I would say.
I agree with that.
It's
That makes
cool.
sense.
Let me remove unconscious from you guys. You've already removed it from yourself. Good, and good. No, you're all good.
We did it. All right.
Just sitting in my little box of conscious and unconscious people.
My friend box.
Beautiful friend box.
Your frocks.
Minus one friend who wouldn't have let this happen to me.
Yes,
I got your back,
would.
doll.
Yes,
Thank
you
you,
would.
Imp.
You're my only real friend, Imp.
You're my best friend, Imp.
Oh, she's regressing.
Also, Casimir is here.
Offended.
All you
Oh,
need is
no.
a, like, halfling or gnome, and you see that one disenchantment, I think is the series.
Oh, yeah.
The one that's because it's like the little shadow on me.
Alrighty.
Yummy.
Bah. Bleh.
B.
I think we're pretty good to let Monty have whatever's
All right,
whatever
they
Monty's
spend their
doing.
hour. Yeah, let's move to Monty.
Okay, so
Do I
do you
gotta
need me to move to a chat then take my headphones off?
Youngs.
Okay. What chat we going to? Dungeon 1?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm in Dungeon 1. No one else. Oh, now Aaron's here. Alright, so you guys are here. I'm gonna take my headset off. You come give me a boop whenever you're ready. I'm gonna hit break on myself so you don't hear me. I guess I should have said I'm on break. I have break now, so you're good to go. I can no longer hear you.
All right.
Alrighty, Monty. You find yourself in a world between worlds, as it still holding on at the briefest touch. Once the magic fully envelops you, you still see the outlines of all your friends for a brief period as they're all standing around and moving. Some of them seem to call out for you. It's hard to really make things out, as when they speak, there's this echoing, almost like vacuous distance that seems to just absorb sound. And so as they speak, it's loud immediately before it falls silent.
Huh. But where am I? Where did you take us?
I am resisting.
Resisting who?
One, there are now two.
Two? I'm sorry, I'm confused. What do you mean? There are two of what?
Me.
There's two of you now? Why?
The flaming head bows deeply.
So there's another Flynn somewhere?
Flynn was used as parts to rebuild this.
Oh. So
Apologize if I am displeasing.
So the Flynn I knew is
I
gone?
am here. But there is another. You briefly recall the night you were assailed by Griffin Rahadin and a nightmare that was slain.
Another nightmare?
The nightmare.
Out of character, is like a nightmare a unique creature, or not like a
Yes,
species?
nightmares are a unique type of horse. They are created generally in very, very rare circumstances. They are almost always pure evil. They're not like they're kind of the like dark side of what would be a unicorn.
Gotcha. So, as a paladin, am I kind of getting a pretty foul vibe off of this, or?
There's a dichotomy. I mean, this is a fiend, quite clearly.
Oh, the nightmare. Is this other nightmare within you?
Yes.
Is
I fear I may hurt you.
you could never hurt me. Is there any way to separate you?
Set the land free, I suppose. And then we can excise the demon.
You mean defeat Strahd?
I will do my best to not aid him, but even now he calls to me.
I'm so sorry I did this to you, my friend. Is there anything else you want me to do? I regret not talking to you before. I mean, I guess I had no way of knowing that this would happen to you, but I still wish I would have talked to you before conducting that ritual.
You always act nobly in the face of evil. Be the light against the dark. That's all I could ever ask of you.
You think too much of me, old friend. But I will do my very best
You think too
to
little
be
of
who you
yourself.
see me to be.
As this horse brings itself in, the fire itself actually laps around you, but doesn't seem to burn you. As the foggy shapes around you, you see they've moved. You're not sure how much time has passed, as the world itself seems to be almost accelerated. You see them sleeping for a period, pacing about. You're not sure how long it's been. You spend some time in silence with Flynn just looking at you.
I promise you, even if it costs me my very soul, I will free you from Strahd and this nightmare.
I awaited eagerly then. And if you must cross weapons with me, then I beg you do what you must.
I pray it does not come to that. But if that is what my friend wishes, then I will see it done.
As it reaches in, you feel the same magic enveloping you once more. And you see him turn and start galloping. While in this plane, you see him moving through physical objects as he seems to streak off in the distance and then pass through a wall and out of sight.
Goodbye,
The last thing you
Flynn.
hear is a roarious screech that is the nightmare's whinny.
I'll see you soon, old friend. Under better circumstances.
And we're gonna go back to the other chat.
All right.
Thing.
Oh,
But
they're
we'll
back.
talk about that some other time.
So what are you guys
What's up,
doing?
my dudes?
Monty's still not back after 10 minutes.
Is he dead?
You haven't seen him. He's still not back.
But I see him.
He's
Yeah,
still
he's
on the
right
map.
there.
I'll go get Carrie.
Damn.
But
Yeah.
he's right
I'm
there.
gonna start digging through the wall to get to him. No, I'm kidding.
Ashley's
But
just chilling
I
out,
was-
sitting,
yeah,
sitting in her friend square.
Yep. Same with Jolene.
Alright, so we're just not waking up then?
Yep, 10 minutes have passed by easily. You guys wake up
Alright.
a little more rested.
Oh gosh, they're still not back. There hasn't been anything while we were out?
No,
I've been
unfortunately
sitting right
not.
here
Anything?
being
Okay.
good.
Being good.
Are we back?
You're back.
All right, hello.
He's not back though.
Where'd he go?
What? No, like
Monty's not back.
Oh.
Sorry.
What should we do, guys?
Well, my statement about waiting, like out of character, waiting until everybody gets a short rest is.
No, we're doing the, like, you guys just woke up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's,
so we're
that's my
still
doing
and my
the
statement
long
about
rest for
waiting for
everybody.
everyone to get a short rest still stands.
We
I refuse to
we
leave.
can't leave without Monty. Like, we can't.
After a certain period of time, it'd be more useful to look for him elsewhere, but this is a chance to catch our breath.
Imp, is there any way for us to get him back?
Not unless you can walk between planes. And even then, that's a dangerous
I have an
place to
idea.
be.
Breaks the staff of power over my knee.
Oh,
You're out of the party. Goodbye.
I mean, is there a party left?
If there is, you're out of it.
Did right
there-
there.
Only Monty's gone missing. Jeez.
No, if they
No,
break the
it's-
staff of power, then it's like
The detonation from
Oh, yeah.
Ashley there would probably kill all of you.
yeah.
Especially me.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
I didn't suspect as much.
So
Yeah.
we just keep waiting for a little bit longer then, I guess.
Yeah, I would say so.
Can... No way can a cantrip go through. Yeah, never mind.
To the
What?
ethereal plane? No.
I was gonna try and message him.
To be on the ethereal plane is to be an infinite amount of space away.
Yeah, you're it's like a layer away, but at the same time, huge distance between the two.
Yeah.
Sending could probably
Back
do
to
it.
Jeremy
but-
Crawford said something once to the effect of, like, if you're on the ethereal plane, you are both adjacent to something, but for the sake of effect, you are an infinite amount of space away. Like,
Yeah.
you are not in the same place unless you're talking about, like, ghosts that can actively manipulate, like, both.
That can switch between the two.
Yeah.
Right,
Well-
another 10 minutes goes by.
I'm just gonna do just a general short rest.
Yep, the cat nap was kind of a precaution to make sure that, like, the important people got it, because the main thing is I know Ashley will get her spell slots back on a short rest. Well, some of them.
I will wait. I will wait.
What are you doing over there, Ashley?
Just sitting down.
Yeah.
If we're
Another
doing a
30
rest,
minutes goes by. Yeah. Is
if
it
we're doing a rest, I don't want to be inside the fence.
Oh, sorry.
What you saying, Aaron?
Is anyone taking any sort of watch?
I will.
I mean, none of us are sleeping.
Yeah.
We're all
But
technically...
there's, people posting up and going somewhere rather than just sitting down and resting.
The big
There's a
thing is we
difference between,
know
like, keeping
something
lookout and
moved
hanging
before,
out.
so like having a good idea of like the area around might be good.
Yeah, I mean, you two are over there, so if you guys just watch that way, then that's fine, and the majority of us can see that way.
Jolene, roll me a d12.
We can magically get there.
Hello, me.
Oh, it's 11. Look at that 11.
Monty!
11 Monties appear.
hooray!
Oh,
Ultimate paladin power!
there's one
Any
for
fucking
each
sign.
of us.
Any sign.
One,
Silence sits there upon you all. You hear the pitter patter of very, very small sounds coming in, but there's a lot of a horde of rats or something moving about.
I'll take out my sword.
fireball.
I'm gonna get to... Yeah, I'm gonna stay right... I'm gonna get to here. And keep an eye on all three of these directions. I feel like that gives me the most visibility possible for where anything might possibly come from.
just politely shielding Devin's eyes with her hair.
I can't imagine
How
that
dare
any of
you.
us would be able to pick up where, like, sounds are coming from in here. Stuff would bounce
Just
around
'cause of
so
the
much.
censored.
That's. Evan's just been in a constant state of squinting. Whenever the fucking sun swords out, just, oh god.
You're on the other side of the thing now. You're good.
It's still bright.
The floor over here is pretty bright.
Hate it.
As you move forward, Hadrick, you see a small armada of little hands.
Oh,
This time, not spider hands, just actual hands.
That's what I assumed.
There's a bunch of things.
Wallmasters.
A procession of feet. Oh, jeez.
Oh, hey.
That's a lot. Oh, that's a lot. That's a
Oh.
lot of things.
I'm going.
It's a lot of
If
human
I have
hands.
if I have a chance upon having seen them, I will yell out, "Enemies! Someone give me a hand!" And I'm
Oh, God.
Initiative.
Nah, get it?
yeah, they didn't give me a hand. Yo, Jolie,
I
if you
hate you all. Yeah?
No,
Yes?
just if you have any area of effect things, that's a pretty
Oh
good place to
dear.
do them.
I
Oh,
might.
hey. Crawling
Oh,
cleft
yes,
of
I
the
do.
wall.
Oh, Crawling Hand went
What's
first.
your movement speed?
Oh my god.
Yeah, rolled a natural 20 on its initiative.
With the amount of them that there are, that was bound to happen.
Would you like to barbecue a group of hands with a breath weapon?
I mean, I'm
Become
probably.
the flamethrower.
As
I'd
this
probably
thing
do that.
crawls towards you at not super fast, but given that it's just a hand, far faster than it has any right to be moving, and then it flattens itself and seems to throw itself at you like a jumping spider. It's going to try to rake you with its sharp little dirty claws. And that misses you. It latches itself onto your armor, trying to break through, but it just can't seem to be able to do it.
Oh,
There we go. Ashley!
Huh. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 is as far as I can get. I think.
35, 40, 55, 400.
Throw away, I can do that fast.
12.
Just blast it off my chest.
You know, you can also get
I can technically get to there.
there. Yeah, with difficult terrain, you can definitely get there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can get a space further. Because you started there, you'd go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then either 6 or 7. Or 6 or 6.
I think I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast this thing.
Yeah, that's also a good plan.
Seems the optimal time to do something like that.
Yeah.
Hellish Blast!
And
Could also go into there.
bit.
That hits.
Bip.
It's dead.
Aha!
The hand itself latched onto Hadrick's armor, trying to rip through it, and then just this thin beam of energy blasts it off the side of your armor, and there is hand viscera all over the floor.
Oh,
I did it!
A long red stain.
more gore than I signed up for. I'm out.
At which point, use my last 5 feet of movement right there.
Crier.
I guess using both my action and bonus action to dash, I could get like right here. So I'm gonna do that
4, 5, 6, 7.
because I got like 15 feet of movement. because
Oh
of
yeah,
speed.
you're halved, right? Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
You get one more square if you use your movement, your action, and your bonus action. Or you're just going bonus action and movement.
I'm going bonus action, movement, bonus action, and action to move all the way up here. So
Oh yeah, I see. Okay, yeah. Alrighty. Anything else? I guess that's most of your stuff.
yeah, just got my sword out and ready to heckin' fight.
Jolene.
Do it, bird boy!
Ah,
Oh no, super sad song for fighting the hands.
I really hope that Strahd doesn't come down and fight us. I say as I cast Breath Weapon on myself, which is 2nd level, and I'm gonna do it in fire. And I'm gonna move here. How would I cast it on myself? Would I just put the effect
Which spell?
on myself? Dragon's Breath.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
it's a
can-
bonus action. Cool. So I'm gonna do that. And then... Yeah, can I move forward more?
Where did you
How far did
start?
I move? Here?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, that's I think about as. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, technically, counting for corners, you could get to there.
Cool. Can I roast some of those? Okay. Awesome. So... You and... Oh.
This is not a fighting song. Get out of here, song.
Would she get that one because it's around the corner, or?
Can I have
It
gone
would
here?
Originating there, going that way.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I can say you get him.
Awesome. When that one's just on the edge of my attack. That's so...
On the bottom
You get
corner
more
of
of
that
them.
one.
No, I mean
No,
the
you still
third
only
one
get
that's
these
up.
ones.
Yeah.
These ones are still up.
Okay. Yeah.
They both succeed.
Oh no!
Ah! Dumb.
They don't get a lot of health though.
Yeah,
True.
they're both
Yeah.
They die
dying
anyways.
Their hands.
Jolene, the eloquent princess, walks forward and then spews fire.
And these things aren't made of HP. Alright, that's your movement, it's your bonus action. Anything else?
I'm good.
Well, it's
That's
your action
okay.
to breathe, yeah.
It's
Devin.
it's your girl,
How
Devin.
big? It's your girl, Devin! She's gonna do the same thing she always does! Fucking... I'm a
Kilala.
I think this is as far as I can go. I think. 30, right? Hearing?
Yep.
Alright, yeah, it's 30. Shit, okay, well at least I don't get DS70 because I sure... Wait, okay, actually, I could target that boy. Targeting that boy.
Do a
And
shooty
then
shoot.
I'ma do my shooty shoot. Yeah. Well,
Oh. That's the last. That's
well,
Devin.
you know, it's been a while
I haven't
since you
been
carried it
carrying
up.
up quite as much. So
Devin.
this is okay. Here we go. Devin.
Devin.
The prophecy.
All right. Let's see if I can get a second one. Yeah.
There you go.
Go.
Yeah.
First arrow, you go to pull back and you stumble for a moment, like
But-
dropping it, and just
Oh,
pull out a
Jolene's
second
just
there and
so attractive
fire.
and in my way.
Sorry, I was breathing a little fire.
as
Okay.
as Jolene's hair flips out of the way as the arrow passes right beside her, over her shoulder, and into this hand, pinning it to the floor.
Got him. Yeah.
Yeah,
Die.
it's
Got him. Heck yeah. And that's my turn.
dead. La la.
What will you do, my kitty? Well, she's got fitty movement. Let's see how far we can get her. 5,
Just don't
10,
put her in
20, 25,
The possible cone of fire.
25. That's fair. Ooh. Okay, how big is said cone?
15 feet.
50
It
feet.
takes up almost all of the hallway. You could, if she could run around that and get that outlier one.
Focus
Maybe
on
she
that
can make
one.
that?
Can you get that one?
Yeah, that's a,
That's what I'm trying to check. She was like right next to Casimir, and she's got 50 feet of movement. Could she make it there?
You would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
You get like there.
6, 7, 8.
Yeah. She can only get to like here. Yeah. Shit. Even using like diagonals, like
Yep.
to try and yeah. Shit.
She could action dash and just get right in his
1,
face for
2,
the next one.
3,
She cool.
4, 5, 6.
And she can use her reaction to like
7,
hit
8.
stuff when you do things, right?
Only if she could see
9.
them.
Yeah, only if she can see me. That would be blocking me. Yeah.
Corners notwithstanding, I think diagonally you could get one more space.
Okay. Could
That's-
be. You think?
Yeah, I
Aaron,
mean,
it's your call.
it doesn't help Kilala, but
Yeah.
It changes nothing. So
Yeah, it doesn't change a whole lot, so that's fair. Okay. Yeah, she's probably gonna dash, so she can get right all up at that boy and just pick
Okay.
me up. Bye. Whee.
the hand freaks out and runs away like a mouse.
Call it 8.
Oh,
We've got to
That's
kill
okay.
all these hats. No, my
Launch itself at Jolene.
Ew!
my plan, Alan.
That is a hit. It grabs onto you and starts trying to tear at your. You take. You take 3 points of damage. You get a unnatural 20 on your concentration check.
Yeah!
3 points of hair damage.
But you lose concentration because gross.
Combat target. Go away, Gertruda.
I just all of a sudden have a bald spot, like,
Oh no!
So much less attractive now.
Jolene would actually be devastated.
Fucking no.
We shan't joke about these horrible things happening to her.
Crawling Claw 29 is going to throw itself up at Kilala.
I swear to
Why?
God.
Why would you
Just
do that?
eat the hand, Kilala.
Crawl
Just
Claw 29.
oh.
You're ready to to throw down
Okay.
hands.
So it got a 4, but it rolled a natural 1. So,
Oh.
It's just gone.
it just jumps in Kilala's mouth.
No.
Girl, you gonna feel sick later. Like,
Stop moving hands. I want my turn. I want my initiative 5 turn.
oh no!
It also jumps on to Jolene.
Second
on
bald
your
spot. Here we
face
go.
Now, it's going to try at you and slash at you. It does 5 damage on a critical hit. You fail concentration, losing
Are you
Dragon's Breath.
fucking kidding me?
You know what? It's because they're gross.
Open your mouth.
They just jump right in.
Absolutely not! I'd rather die!
Do it. Roll another nat 1.
Do it.
They just feed themselves to her.
That is a 23 with a +3 modifier. It's another natural 20.
Oh, these hands.
God.
Of course, it would be hands that would know
11
how to
and
fight.
1. Fuck. Anything that has 1 in its number, fucked.
Put up yourselves.
Proper
Oh my
target.
God.
She slashes into Kilala, who still has some temp HP from way back.
Thank God. Oh.
She partially absorbs it, but takes some of the damage. And that's its turn.
Hey man, I'm just sitting here glad that like these natural 20s are happening now and not like against Strahd. All right.
You're right.
1, 2, 3. It's whether or not it's in a space I'm gonna get to here, and I'm
They
take
are
the sun
in
sword.
Jolene's space because
I
they are
am-
on Jolene.
I'ma chop them.
With the sun sword?
You'll get a tan. It'll be fine.
Oh,
Don't worry.
I'm getting a phone call.
Noting there will be a hello random caller bot trying to sell you something.
Probably. Will there be any penalty here?
There is a danger of hurting Jolene because they're on her.
Just burn her and all of a sudden we get cute short-haired Jolene.
Oh, heck yeah. It's like Zelda. It's like, oh my God, yes.
Codric, take the shot. No,
I wish you would think about this boy.
I'ma do
Oh
it!
no! Oh no!
It's okay, I'll hit.
Oh!
Stay strong.
You have advantage because of how much he loves her.
That hits it. Roll damage on it and Jolene.
What?
Oh!
I was guaranteed to hit both of them?
It's like literally on her chest. I don't see a way that you could cut it easily without rolling extremely well and not hitting the person that you're cutting at.
I wouldn't have attacked if I knew that there was just no way.
No, I mean if you rolled really well, but it's this is a difficult swing for anybody.
I can.
I did it, so. And
Oh, okay.
Dead.
then I
can take that.
Jolene, don't take 17 damage. You would take 9 of that.
You take, yeah.
Because
really
you're
not a
not
whole
you're
lot.
not
That's
undead.
good.
You wouldn't
Yeah,
have
that's
taken
not
you wouldn't
bad.
have
That's
taken the
good,
extra
yeah.
one.
17 wins. Okay.
Yeah,
Um,
good then.
I'm okay. I would recommend maybe not doing that for this next one, though.
Okay, I'll just make it 8 since I can just
Maybe
have that, which makes
you
it
can
easier.
pry him off, throw him down, and step on him. Perchance.
If I do it, I mean, yo,
Or
Jolene.
I can take another hit.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm not gonna make it up there. I don't want to hit Jolene.
I can probably handle this one. I mean, I could also handle another hit.
I can shoot it.
They are tiny, so if you were
Don't
to
shoot
grapple
me!
it or shove it off of her, then you could absolutely hit it being in her space. If you wanted to set your actions for that.
Yeah. Alright, so Gryer, basically I'm gonna leave this to you here in a sec. I'm gonna go athletics to try to pry it off and throw it in the direction of Gryer.
Alrighty.
He catches it in his mouth, too.
Ow.
I'm going to assume I'm going to lose, but it'll try.
I nat 20.
I'm not gonna
so-
roll.
That
Can I
was
just
good.
grab the hand? Grabs the hand, crushes the hand.
Yeet. Yep, this thing does not impose any sort of movement penalty or anything on you. It is pretty darn light.
Alright, that's my second attack, so I can't really do anything else. Can I just toss it, like, to there?
Sure.
Yeah! Hey, Gryer! Hands up!
Ha!
Ah! Seriously, kill it.
I get it like heads up, but with hand. Hedrick, no!
Oh.
I
These
can't believe I
things
had
like have no chance of winning this, but by fucking Joe, this is the best I've rolled all campaign, and it's on fucking crawling claws.
I can't believe I have to shoot Hadrick with my crossbow now.
You know what? You earned it. You get one. Actually, you get two. You get two. Go ahead.
Ashley.
Not sure if she's gonna get the chance to get 2.
Do what you must.
You can do it, girl.
La la la.
It's like on his face. He just turns toward you like, shoot it!
Do it!
Shoot my face!
Take the shot!
It is
I'm
very
gonna, shoot,
latched
I'm gonna
on.
shoot him in the face.
Do it.
Roll an attack.
Shoot me in the face!
Holy shit. Alright, let's go.
Why are we like this?
Take the shot!
Oh.
You don't have to tell me twice.
I don't know who let him take a shot! Ah!
Wouldn't you be at disadvantage doing that?
Say again?
Wouldn't he be at disadvantage because
Because ranged
or is he
attack within
bapping it
5
with the
feet.
staff?
If you're gonna shoot it at point blank, you would be at disadvantage.
Oh wait, hold
It's
on.
within 5 feet.
There we go.
There you go.
It makes an attack opportunity and leaps on your face.
Ah! But it's
Shoot myself.
You know.
I grab it in midair, stick it back on my face. No!
Dude, you don't think I'll shoot myself in the face? I'll do it. So, bet.
Yep.
Bet.
Is that hitting both of us?
Straight on crossbot, I'd say you take it.
That's not a crossbow, it's Eldritch Blast.
Oh, Eldritch Blast?
Because I'd rolled higher than that earlier.
Yeah, that'll hit you both.
Sorry, I forgot to target you.
It's whatever.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
you did the damage. I can just boof.
drag it on you.
Yeah. I did. Did I already?
Just shoot Hadrick in the face real quick. It's
And
fine. His face is already messed up.
Savage.
What is that? 14. So.
Yep.
Yeah. Did you already
Now I'm
throw
gonna
it on
shoot
me, or
Kilala
should I
in
do
the
it?
face.
All right. That misses.
I missed Kilala in the face. Let's be honest. Nobody wants to hit that Kilala.
Damn right.
Kilala herself like drops low as you fire at it, and kind of growls at you.
Ow.
The hand on top of her head.
You know I was aiming for the hand. Don't do that. That's my turn.
Okay.
I'm a stab.
Slow-mo hand flying through the air from Hadrick.
Watch me fucking with it.
you slash, it just goes right up.
Yeah.
Okay. Die.
It's dead.
You
It
rolled
takes
the
almost
lowest
nothing.
possible damage.
I don't think any of you have an amount of damage you can do that won't instantly kill one of these things. They, on average, have 2 HP.
Oh, I should have just been like, can I unarmed strike it by just kind of putting my hands around it and going.
Can I hit Jolene in the
Can I
Grab it
punch
and
Jolene in the
snap it
face?
out.
No, I didn't say that. I said putting my hands around it and crushing it. An unarmed
Jolene.
strike is anything you can do with your body.
I kind of trust Kilala to handle the one that's attacking her, and there aren't any others, right?
That seems to be the last one.
So that was to kill the... Never mind. Alright.
You got this, Kilala.
I believe in you, Kilala. I
Do it,
can't
girl.
provide bardic inspiration, but I do
Eat
in
a
fact believe in
second
you.
hand.
However, I will be like, ow, where the sword hit me. Like, oh.
Checking for bald spots.
Yes, I'm doing that. That's very important to me. I'm like, is it gone? Is the hair gone?
Devin.
Okay. So I'm not gonna fucking shoot a hand that's at my Kilala. I don't think I could even fucking get there anyway. If I don't do something, can't she get an action? Isn't that a thing?
You can command her to attack. Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, I'm gonna do that.
You can use your action to make Kilala attack. Alright.
Cool. I'm gonna do that.
Do it.
Yeah.
You roll an attack as Kilala.
Kira, my girl. Let's do a bite. So it's like she's trying to eat it. Yeah. Oh.
Kilala slams this out of her body into the tomb next to her, knocking it off. Chomps into it. That absolutely hits.
Roll the damage anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah!
What a kitty.
You don't even see it go. It's just gone.
Like a snake. Oh. Like just fucking. Oh. Good Kilala.
I can't believe we thought we were gonna fight Strahd today.
I fucking know. We just fought a bunch of hands.
We
Right.
we threw hands!
Yes, I Hadrick is like,
Through hands.
yes, I
I
made
believe
that.
this
I
was-
said that. Good joke, Jolene.
No, that was me, Brett! Don't let Jolene take credit for my joke.
In that case, I made that joke earlier, Brett. Fuck you.
That's valid. You're
Looks like my
right.
skeletal hands that I got before. They knew.
You want these two?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
All right, back to resting, everyone. Crisis averted.
What a crisis that was.
Oh, let's walk back over to my sitting spot.
Patrick,
uh,
thing of dire concern. Wait,
yes.
okay.
Yes, what is it? I'm sorry I hit you.
It's
I
okay.
was,
I
was
know
trying not to.
No, it's fine. Oh shoot. Do I have a? It just feels like it took a lot of my hair, and I'm just. Do I have a bald spot? In the back of my head, she's gonna like turn around.
Does she?
No.
No.
She doesn't seem to have any bald spots.
No, you're fine.
Thank goodness. And there are no bugs still.
Correct, no bugs.
No bugs? Okay.
Little spider.
Ah! No. Cute Jolene casting firebolt.
Cast fireball in her
On
space.
her hair.
All right.
Okay. Back to worrying about Monty.
Yeah, back to waiting for Monty to come back.
Yep. I think I may take a short rest.
I mean, that's what we're all
What
doing.
we're all doing.
I know.
I mean, that's what you're all doing, rather.
Yeah, I would like to, because I have 29 HP of my 54.
Yeah.
Would like to use some HP.
Yeah, everyone's we're waiting for that to end. That's our. And then if Monty's not back by that point, we probably need to decide to do something, because at that point, we may as well assume that he'll find his way back with or without us.
Mm-hmm.
Or might
You
pop
guys
up
sit
somewhere
down
else.
and start trying to find your way back to rest.
Ashley, can you regale us with a song?
Sure, I get the pipes of haunting out.
God damn it.
We're all
Stop.
terrified of you for the remainder.
Don't you forget about Monty.
Don't.
As you all sit there for the I'd say 30-40 minutes left in what would make you have a little bit more energy. Silence fills the castle. Even the mechanical sounds from earlier have stopped, and there's a placid calmness to everything for a brief period. A short rest, everyone,
Can I
including you,
study
Monty.
Monty!
Oh.
Oh,
You're able to rest in the ether?
You're able to rest while you've dead?
He's literally got nothing else he
Yeah,
can
there.
really do there.
The ethereal realm is not. It's not dead. It's just where the kind of nothing is.
It's a step away. Technically, when you're invisible, you're partially there.
Yeah.
Can I use HD?
Yes, everyone who wishes to use HD can use as many as they'd like.
I'm
Well, as
out.
many as they have.
I'm just like, oh wow. Resting additionally did nothing.
Yay!
I am
Okay, I'm good.
out of resting.
Oh.
Okay, so actually, there's something I would have liked to do if we were knowing that we're gonna take the rest of that long rest. There is one thing. Oh wait, when does this come back?
I'm gonna go ahead and do my Song of Rest because that's the only thing I can do to heal myself.
I will have done this, just to give myself a little bit, because that'll come back immediately. So, and yeah, the healing, the fucking, the Song of Rest. You throwing that out there?
3 health.
Wait, yours isn't marked as a heal.
Because he just rolled it. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, because I don't. Yeah.
Where is your song of rest?
You know, yeah.
There, it's marked as a heal, but there's nothing in the field. Easy. It's a 1d6.
Yeah. Then you can just hit that, and anybody that wants to use it can just throw it on them, on the
Okay.
character.
Yeah.
I've already.
Bing.
Oh,
Heal for 1 extra.
did that? Oh.
Yep,
I did.
there you go.
I did too much. One sec.
You did too much.
I had already calculated the 3. I don't want to cheat.
The Tarask falls on everyone.
I knew it.
Everyone can apply that healing to themselves if you have any healing to be had.
Yeah,
That's
I still have 26 wounds, but I
Do you
can't
not-
heal I can't really heal myself. That
You have no
much.
HD?
Nope.
Oh man, yeah, we're pretty much we finished this place, and then we need to figure out a. We basically can do like this place and maybe one more combat encounter of any kind, and then we need to long rest. We need to find a
You
way.
guys are in dire straits.
Because, yeah, we're at the point now where short rests are just going to be giving us back some, like, abilities that we're at our limit for hit points. And Gryer
Does
needs
anyone
to be
have-
fixed.
Does anyone have anything they'd like to ID over the rest?
Monty, I do your sword.
Monty, ID your sword!
Do it!
Do we have any extra things to ID? I'm not sure we do.
The bell.
Oh dear, but I'm
The
putting it out
bell.
there. You're gonna stare at the
I-
bell for the hour.
Yeah, look at the bell. What does that do?
It's probably just a bell.
Weird question, but can I study the gun? Question mark?
You can study it. Sure.
Yeah, it's not an
Okay.
attunement thing, though, so...
No.
Roll me an intelligence check, Jolene.
Oh, I might be good at those. Not as great as I thought I was, but
This rod, as it were, definitely has mechanisms built into it. It is likely used for something.
I looked at that. After
Spending
spending
some
the,
time and fiddling with it, you might figure some more out.
she spends the whole hour, like, looking at it, and, like, looking into the barrel, being like, and, like, turning a little, being like, And then near the end of the hour, she's like, oh, and then turns it around so the barrel's facing away from her. She's like, oh.
yes. I was imagining that she's just playing with the trigger mechanism. Just going like.
Just
back
the
and forth.
the fucking most optimistic. Ah.
It makes like sparks and stuff.
Ah.
When you do that, there's clearly bits of flint attached.
There,
Simple.
Hadrick, I have gleaned one thing from this. This device involves fire.
Cool.
But I don't know why. It does not look like it is some type of smoking pipe.
Oh my god. Try to smoke
the muskets.
Well, that got me.
Oh no!
It probably could, all things considered. It just
No,
wouldn't be
it's
the
not a
best.
smoking pipe.
The world's first vape stick.
Stop!
You know,
Do you
you're
even
probably onto something, Jolene. Frankly, you've gotten farther than I, Hadrick, would.
I'm sure you
Dryer.
could figure it out after a while.
Hi.
Staring
Here.
at the bell, you come to the conclusion that it is indeed a bell.
It is indeed just a bell.
Ring a ding.
I ring it again.
We get it, you baby.
Do I hear anything from the distance?
To answer.
Oh, I was hoping that it was just tied to that one room.
That one room ignites whenever that specific bell is right.
Given that intelligence roll, I'd like to revisit you being like, I'm sure, like, you're like, it's not a pipe, and Hadrick's like, what?
Oh my god. Well, it just doesn't seem practical to me, Hadrick. I mean,
Impossible.
If you stuffed it, I believe the only point of entry would be this hole here. And that just seems like... That just seems like... Devin, stop laughing.
No, that's all Karen.
And it just seems like too far of a neck. I mean, I've seen my father and his friends smoke before. Probably. Question, does the king smoke?
Sure, you have now.
And the pipes that they use are not usually this long, nor this hefty. Just seems like a peculiar angle, and she's gonna, like, put her mouth to the muzzle of the gun to show him, like...
Pull the trigger.
No!
It's not
no.
loaded.
Just to show how awkward that would be. It just doesn't seem to make sense in that regard. Perhaps something else is put in to be lit, but I don't understand why. I digress.
It's all going over my head, man.
Yeah.
You've been in this expanse for some time, watching this flurry of events take place around you at what seems to be just an incredibly quick pace. Do you want to study the Luck Blade in the meantime?
Yeah, if it seems like
It's
I'm
a Luck Blade.
here for a while.
Oh, it's a luck blade?
Yeah, so what now?
I'm gonna put it on your inventory now.
Oh,
my God.
What's a luck
Oh
blade?
my god!
It's wish is what it is.
What?
Shut the fuck up!
So you find out that you holding this sword, it is a +1 sword, and it has precisely one wish inside of it that you can cast.
Leave
Holy
Barovia.
Fucking shit.
Monty,
Oh
I'll
my
trade you. I'll trade you. You should have the sun sword. That's more of a paladin weapon. I'll take that one. I'll take that one, Monty. Really, it's more your style. It's all radiant. You want it? Take it. Give me that one back.
Where?
Why do you want it?
I don't know. I'll figure it out once I have it.
Monty of Kinshan.
Oh my god.
I wish Carnifex would explode.
Oh my god!
I assume that worked.
I did it.
Wasn't dead anymore.
No, this has got to be a trick. This has got to be a goof.
This
Is
Oh
this one of
no.
them goofs?
This seems
There you are.
too powerful.
Bottom of your inventory, longsword Luck Blade.
Oh,
That imp, man.
fucking save
Dude,
that. Save
Imp
that.
is our fucking MVP.
Just
Scratch my back, I scratch yours.
save it. Save the wish. I don't know
No,
what
use it
for.
now.
Yeah.
I don't
Use
know
it
what
now.
for, but that is some dire straight stuff. Like, oh my god.
Use it now. Order pizza.
Yeah! Do it!
Strahd shows up with
Yeah.
pizza.
Hold on to this.
Order pizza.
Oh.
I just want to say that that's the fighter / paladin equivalent to Jolene being like, I want that staff though!
As the knowledge of the weapon comes into your mind, you feel a cold hand bring itself around your shoulder. You look down, but you don't see anything standing there. And inside you just hear a quiet, "You have something of mine. I'll be requiring it soon."
Then come and take it.
Oh.
If you think you can.
Oh.
And, Monty, you find yourself on the floor.
Oh, Monty!
Whoa!
Monty!
Oh, Monty!
Monty, are you okay? Monty, are you okay? Monty!
To use the old-fashioned phrase of glomping.
Aww.
Are you okay? Where did you
Oh,
go?
Monty's
What happened? Are
back.
you okay?
Our wishes
What's
have been
going on?
answered.
Oh my god.
For some inexplicable reason, I want you to give me your sword.
Give me that sword!
You're so.
Monty, you know, I've been thinking while I've been resting. This sun sword really is more yours.
It's really more of a paladin thing, I think. I just why don't you just take gets it. I wish I had a sun sword, fucking great sword. Yeah!
It just disappears from Monty's hands.
But it comes back to me, but bigger. You know what, Monty? Actually, you should have this. It looks more like fucking gives him back the luck blade.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Sack of shit. Oh my
I wish I had
yeah,
two
where-
more sun swords and a
Where
sun
did you-
shield.
Where were you?
Where'd you go?
We were worried sick, Monty.
Let me open the door.
I'm so sorry. I believe I was on the ethereal plane for a time.
Well, how's Flynn?
He's complicated.
Hmm.
I'm not entirely sure, but it seems as though he was somehow intertwined with the nightmare. He's wrestling for control of his own body.
I wish I knew what to do.
Ashley.
He seemed to believe that he would be freed if the land was freed, which I would hope means destroying Strahd.
Sounds
Well,
as if we have the same
that's something.
goals. Same goals as before, then.
Just all the more reason to get it done.
I'm glad you're okay, though, Monty. We did truly worry about you. Do you have any idea how much time has passed?
Devin's just like.
It's felt like, about 10 minutes.
I mean, like about 10 minutes?
No! How much is this short
You've been
rest?
gone like an hour, Monty.
Your short rest plus the cat nap plus the interruption, it's been about an hour and 20 minutes.
It's been an hour and 20 minutes!
We have a very good sense of time down here.
Because of my princess watch!
Well, every morning I wake up at exactly 10 a.m. to be dressed by butterflies, and then I go to bed at 10 p.m. so that I make it my
To be
beautiful-
undressed
It's true.
by the
I've
same
seen them.
butterflies.
I've seen the butterflies.
That he has.
It seems time works somewhat differently over there. I suppose that explains why you all looked so blurry. I could somewhat see you, but you were moving very fast, and I could hardly understand you.
We
Monty,
fought
they were mean
hands.
to me while you were gone.
Monty, we couldn't see you at all. We were just standing here looking for you.
I'm so sorry to have worried you. Thank you so much for waiting for me.
Well, of course, you are part of the family to a degree. Well, yes.
To a degree.
No. I don't know where that came from.
You don't listen to her, Monty. You listen to your best friend, Hadrick. You are part of the family, my friend. By the way, we got some spare time. I was thinking you need to recover from this whole ordeal you've been through. Why don't you give me that sword? I'll go ahead and identify it for you. Just pass that on over here.
Well, that's very nice of you, Hank.
Let
It
your-
was quite heavy.
Let your best friend Hadrick take that sword for you.
Oh.
I meant to a degree in which we are not actually family.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's so rude, am I right? You deserve so much more respect. So just have, oh, you got anything else you want me to carry? I'll carry anything, honestly. Just give me the sword, Izzy. Just let me have
Patrick's
wish
just like,
once in my life.
Someone needs to tell
And it's
Grim
just like,
that
I
we're
am
using
sworn to
his
carry
shield.
your burdens.
Let me.
Oh.
Fucking, I will tell everybody. It's like, actually, while I was over there, I had a little bit of time to look over the sword, and it does appear to be somewhat more powerful than I think any of us thought.
Like, wow, powerful.
No one asked me how powerful it was. They just said, was it magic?
It's true, but I don't think. Well, I know I definitely wasn't expecting
What
this.
do you think? What do you think it is, Imp?
I don't know.
That was
Oh, okay. Then
Casimir.
you sounded like you knew what it was. All
That
along.
was
There were things in
Casimir.
there you would like.
Basically,
Oh,
this
it
gem here,
Yeah.
as far as I can tell, grants a wish.
What?
Grabs his sword. What you want, the girl? I'm kidding.
Like any wish?
I mean, I don't know about any wish, but I think it can cast wish.
Are we all agreeing to kill Monty? Is that what I'm hearing? Is that
Yeah, that's what
I'm
we're doing.
picking
Yeah,
up?
we're killing him and taking his sword.
So, here's the thing about that sword. I touched it first.
Oh my
Well,
God.
by the rules of the playground, he does have a
That's
point.
mine. You're stealing from me right now.
I mean,
I
if
mean,
we really
you
Well,
think
did.
about
you're
it,
just
I've been
trying to take my
looking
stuff
for someone
now.
who can cast wish since the very beginning of our trials, but I'm just.
I'm sure we'll eventually find one. Give me that sword.
Monty, they were being mean to me.
I just need a magic weapon. Let me keep
No,
the
it's
wish
fucking
sword.
in character. Very no.
Take
You
my stuff.
you hold on to that.
I'm
It's
kidding.
that sounds like something that could be very useful in a dire situation. And if we make it out of here, then maybe we could have the use it for Ashley conversation. But as long as we're within
No,
Barovia.
I was just playing around. I mean, I have the Mad Mage said he could help me out. So
Right.
there's no need to waste it on someone like me.
I think.
Who?
It sounds
Implying.
like we have a couple options at least.
Hmm.
Sounds like we're well on track to granting your wish, Ashley.
Yeah. We might end up needing that for who knows what at any given time.
Or for Flynn.
Mm.
For Flynn.
So Flynn is like that horse now? What?
The way it was described to me by what's come to think of it, it never actually self-identified as Flynn, but it told me that pieces of Flynn were used to create this nightmare, and that there are two. As in, it seems that this nightmare body is shared by two minds. Flynn and the nightmare that we came up against not long ago.
And which one kicked me in the back of the head? Because I don't like that one.
I feel like that's the nightmare, Ashley.
Oh,
There's
sorry.
only-
It's just
Only
just
fought
a
one
nightmare.
nightmare.
Probably
Yeah,
that was the nightmare.
Yeah.
Flynn was still alive at that point, so
Yeah.
no one would have
Yeah,
said.
I'm having a hard time remembering most of that night because of all the concussions. So
How the
sorry.
bludgeon to the back of the head.
Well,
What do you say that we get out of here?
yeah.
Well, there is still that. Looks over to the crypt that we haven't opened yet.
Open it.
Yeah, that was the whole point, is that Monty wasn't here.
All right, let's open this. Here we go.
And that's where no.
Oh my god.
We are
No!
Fucking
On that-
open this.
on that note, we are 14 minutes off. Bruh.
Odin,
Should I? Okay.
Devin's gonna like try to pull Monty to the side while you guys are opening the door.
All right.
Yeah. Hebe. Fucking Monty. Fucking come here, yank Monty, yank Monty over here.
I'm just I'm politely watching them.
Go listen to what they're saying and tell me what they say later. I'm kidding.
It's so fucking mean.
I'm just
Oh.
watching. I'm watching that conversation.
You know,
Oh,
bitch.
right, oops.
I am nosy bitch.
Oh my god.
Dude, with the double ones!
Yeah,
Ooh.
it's definitely not trapped. You open up the door, and you find inside a skeleton draped in rags, lying on top of a marble slab. Surprise. Mounted on the northeast and southern walls are 3 unlit torches that, as the doorway opens up widely, each torch, one by one, slowly grows a flame.
All right.
I
It's
don't
just
see no
it's
square there.
just the slab with the skeleton on it. Nothing else.
Nothing visible.
I'm going to approach the skeleton.
As shall I.
We both approach the skeleton.
Please.
Alrighty.
We both approach the Skywalker.
You are closer to the skeleton.
Is there anything like behind the slab or anything like that?
Immediately? Doesn't look like it.
I'd like to investigate the general area and see if there's any like irregularities or anything.
Alrighty. Roll me an investigation check.
I love how bad I am at these. Yeah. That's only
Seems
because of the
like-
luck stone.
Solid stone. Nothing particularly jumps at you, Hadrick.
Does the skeleton itself look any weird? Like, does it look like the other ones that we've seen? That is like has a particular part of it is cleaner than the rest, or something, or anything like that?
As you look at the skeleton, you pay closer attention now that you're up close to it. It doesn't look like it's made of bone.
What?
What the fudge?
What does it look like it's made of?
You know, some sort of opaque whitish substance. Then just definitely doesn't look like it. It's not porous, like a bone would be.
Touch it.
Feels like clay or plaster.
Ooh.
That's weird.
What?
It's made of like clay or plaster.
Now that
Now that you mention it, it's not porous like a bone would be.
Aaron's gonna kill us.
oh yeah.
I'm noticing nothing's killing you.
Yeah, we found a
Yeah,
weird
good
skeleton. It's made of clay or plaster and isn't porous like a bone.
It turns out the last room in here is the worst one. I hate it.
I mean, it's not the
There's
last.
nothing
room.
in it. Okay.
Should we... What if you tried to take the skull off of it?
Sure, worked with the last ones.
Yeah. Make it angry.
As you grab the skull and attempt to remove it, I assume? Gryer?
I thought Hadrick was doing that.
No, that's why I said you, but I can do that.
Oh, okay,
I'll do it. I'll do it. No, I'll do it. I mean,
Cool.
we both just stare at it for a minute, being like,
No,
We both like reach
Well, I
for
mean,
it, and
one
we're
of
like
you-
getting our hands at each other's
one
way.
of us should probably... Oh,
Your
I thought the
hands
opposite. I
touch.
thought we were just sitting there politely being
And
like,
it's beautiful.
one of us
Yeah.
should
Yeah.
probably do the thing I just said. I don't know why I rolled athletics, but I did.
A fleshy hand goes over a feathery
Huh?
one.
You pry the skull off. It almost stretches as you pull it, and where you're
God,
gripping it
Jesus.
firmly, your fingers leave light indentations in the side of it.
What the heck are you?
At least I'm listening in on a conversation.
Yo, what did
so-
the door say again?
Tatsal Eris, last of the line.
Last of
Maybe
the
he's
line.
not dead.
Are you dead?
David
Kinda
and
looks
Monty.
at the skull. Oh, okay.
Yeah?
What are you guys
Oh
doing?
yeah. We're having a conversation. Okay.
Alright, you guys talk for a
Fucking.
second. I'll be right back.
Okay. All right.
I was gonna.
Well, God's left, so we can have this conversation, Monty.
Cool.
Okay.
Is that spying on us?
Okay.
Look at
She's
you and
gonna-
feel a lot like
But
fucking
Jolene
forcing
is,
him into a corner.
Jolene washes.
I know, but Jolene is, so it's fine. Yeah. Devin's just gonna like look super fucking sad and be like, I'm so unbelievably sorry.
Turns away.
You
Oh fuck! I shouldn't be listening to all this.
you may have lost your companion, or he was corrupted because you wanted to help me. And I can't imagine how much pain you're in because of that, and I am so sorry, and I'm gonna do everything that I can to help you get him back.
He looks a little confused, like,
Mhm.
you have nothing to apologize for. You did nothing wrong.
This happened
was
because
my
you were
mistake.
trying to help me.
Yes, and what happened? I was helping you because of what you did to help Hadrick.
As candy's being unwrapped.
It's just what friends do. What happened to Flynn is only my fault. I was arrogant, thinking that a simple ceremony like that could interfere with the powers of this land. If I had taken even a second to really research it and think about the potential consequences, I could have seen this coming.
You were just hopeful that you'd be able to help. There's nothing wrong with that.
Certainly doesn't feel that way when others are paying the price, I suppose. But you shouldn't feel bad, even though I think I just proved your point.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Can we
Yeah.
both agree that we feel bad?
Let's just both be sad and broody.
Cool.
Here we go.
All right, fine. Yes,
Oh,
Monty.
boy.
I'll carry the sword.
Don't have to fucking talk my ear off about
You
it.
don't have to talk behind my back. It'd be no problem.
Oh,
What are you going on?
oh.
Here, please don't blame yourself for this. Allow me to blame myself.
No, you can't stop me from blaming myself. So I guess we're just both gonna blame ourselves, and then she's gonna hug him, super awkwardly, because Devin's not good at hugs.
Hugs a little too hard.
Ow, Monty, your armor hurts.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
I'm
Oh,
just, I'm gonna go back to
God.
yeah. Okay,
It was a good talk. I
good time.
feel better,
Yeah.
and it's all my fault.
No, it's all my fault. Okay.
No.
No,
I think you will find
I'm going back
that
to
in
the
fact
group.
it is my fault.
Our twins are showing right now, and we need to stop.
They're like,
Ian and
"Oh,
Isla, is that you?
Ian and Isla, if you were good people, is that you? Jesus. Yeah, then she's gonna go wander back over here.
Same with Monty.
Fucking glances at Jolene like, you were fucking listening, weren't you? As she walks past her.
Only for a second. I saw you guys were talking about sad things
dirty
and I turned
flute.
away.
Mm. Smiles at her like it's fine. It's whatever.
I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. I was curious, but I don't want to intrude.
No. Yeah.
So what's the plan now?
I'm gonna try to pull the skull apart.
Go.
I want to play with it too. Can I play with it?
Yeah, do what you want.
With your previous athletics check, yeah, given a little bit of time, it starts to crack and crumble under your force pressure, and you split it almost precisely in two.
I want to play with some of the skeleton too.
Is there anything inside?
It looks softer on the inside.
Oh, what are you?
The fuck
I
is
want
even the
to
point
try
of this room?
Wake up!
I want to try to bend the skeleton and
What part are you trying to bend?
I'm bending it at the knee and seeing if I can pose it up.
Yeah, you can. So anything you
Eyes
roll for?
light up.
So there are torches in this room, and then that lit up as we opened it, and then the slab, and then the skeleton on the slab.
Yep.
The torches lit up on like other rooms, but that might just be ceremonial. This might have been someone important. Last of his line.
Guys,
Maybe,
we could
maybe one of these things is like a switch or something.
Let's pull the torches, Grier.
Let's do it. We pull the torches.
I can't watch.
I'm gonna try to pose the skeleton while they're doing that.
I pull the torches. I don't know about you.
Yeah, I'll pull the torches on this side. You get the other side.
All right,
Yeah.
There's one on each wall. So Grier grabs one and Hadra grabs one. As you guys tug on them, the torch sconces that they're put into, firm metal, nothing really happens.
I take the torch out of it.
It extinguishes.
Oh! I put it back in.
Over a period of about a minute, it slowly gains a flame once again.
Oh! What does this mean?
While he's doing that for a minute, could I have sat the skeleton up and posed it?
It's missing a head,
That's fine.
but you have it in kind of like almost a rower's pose, and it seems to hold that shape decently. You see gravity slowly working on the upper half, which is fairly heavy.
I'm gonna bring its hand up.
Slowly
I'm gonna bring its hand up and hold its hand over its heart, as if it's confessing to Grier.
Oh.
Outstanding.
What color is this skeleton? Is it white?
Yes,
How tall was it?
like 5'9".
Does it have any
How many
like
fingers on each of its hands?
Yeah.
4 and a thumb.
This is our chair, absolutely. There has to be something here.
I know there does. It feels like something's here.
Can I start trying to like hack some of the skeleton together, see if it just molds?
Roll me a strength check.
What are you? What is this? What if we take both torches out?
9?
Can we just like weaken the Bernie's this skeleton?
Hard, but the core of it seems to be pretty firm. You do see a couple light cracks, but nothing significant.
Oh, it cracks.
Yeah, at different points.
Oh.
But you shove as hard as you feel you can, and it doesn't seem to smoosh together as easily as it did for Hadrick.
Oh,
Can we keep it?
I don't know. Grier, take the other torch out.
All right, I do.
All right, I'm gonna take both torches out. Wow.
All right. The room falls into darkness.
Oh great, now I can't see it.
Now put them back in.
I do that.
All right.
For about a minute, and 10 seconds, given the travel time. Fire slowly builds up in each of the torches.
Let's do it. Let's just take the skeleton and fucking weekend at Bernie's it.
Let's just take the
It'd be
skeleton.
totally fine.
Oh no, I was hoping we could like smush it together and make like a lump or a dough.
Why?
You tried to do that and it didn't work.
Well, yeah, but I'm just a tiny.
Okay, I'll try to smush it together. Here I go.
Here we go.
Herp. We didn't do that well.
Does it look like there's anything abnormal about like any like? Oh, I'm sorry. You were about to do something.
Yeah.
You press down on it fairly hard, and you definitely leave an indent. But trying to make this thing into one cohesive ball, if possible, would take a lot of effort and a lot of time.
Does
Alright.
it look like there's any like indents or anything abnormal about the slab itself?
Hadrick, can you make me like a
Looking at it from where you are, nothing seems to stand out now.
Hadrick, can you make me like a
Seems to be solid stone.
fist-sized ball of it? Like, can you make me like that much? And she like puts her hands together, like, makes like a little circle. Like, can you make like that much of like just a solid lump?
He hands you half the skull.
There you go. The outside is fairly firm. If you prod the split inside, it feels softer, but it's almost like it's gaining a layer of like skin on the now exposed side.
Can I'm trying to see if I can think back to any like arcane puzzles that involve torches or plaster.
I honestly don't think like there's been a couple times where there's just not been things in.
I know. I feel like there's nothing here, but it's just.
It's such a weird thing. I know.
But
I
there's
just
probably nothing here.
Okay.
Probably.
I'm going to use the sun sword to like sever the skeleton at just below its ribs, like where the spine is, and see if it reacts in any way. And if it doesn't, I'm gonna be like, all right, skeleton. We'll leave you in.
So there is no reaction.
We'll leave you in peace, skeleton.
He
Goodbye.
says.
He says after cutting it.
Yes, well, we've left it just how we found it.
Missing a skull.
I take both torches as we leave the room.
I take the other half of the skull and I go out.
All right. So
I will put this 2-half skull in my bag and I will mold this.
I
It'll
don't
be
know.
my Play-Doh.
I don't know if that's the climactic end you wanted, but the alarm went off. Okay, so now that we've exhausted this room,
We did it. It only took 3 sessions.
Well, we're not done yet.
True.
There's still one more place we haven't gone.
the down way.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a different room, I think.
Well, we know what's up, and we don't really know what's right. But
Oh, I agree. We should go there. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that's a different.
Now I could clearly see the end of it when we passed by. It's only several hundred feet.
Not to
Only.
mention, there's also something off to the right as well,
Not several hundred.
across from where
We should.
Strahd's tomb was.
Why don't we go down that big path? But if we encounter any more trouble at any point, we need to seriously consider stopping and going to get some rest.
Yep.
All right.
Won't be dangerous, I assume, given the situation. He says, looking over in the direction of.
Okay, I'm sorry. This is bugging me. Can I have the Rod of Secrets?
Sure. What for?
Can I just give it to me? Just give me the Rod of Secrets.
I forgot we had that. I'm gonna be real. That would have saved us so much time.
Like, tentatively, like, kind of scared, slowly hands him the rod.
Back into the room. Rod of Secrets, go!
Wand of Secret. You activate it. What's the range? 60 feet, I believe.
Yeah.
Let me find that.
It's just, I don't know. I need something to tell me there's nothing. That's it.
Oh, jeez.
30 feet.
30 feet. Okay.
Well, that's a lot more.
Just tell me
manageable.
there's nothing. Just be like, nope, there's nothing here, and I'll be like, you did it. Thanks.
Wand does not seem to react.
Okay.
Are you satisfied?
No, but I'm
What the
as.
fuck is this last of the line shit then?
He might have been the last of his familial line.
How dare
All I know
every
is I have a Play-Doh skull.
Stupid.
Yeah.
empty crypt.
stupid tempting.
Stupid,
Okay.
sexy landing.
Let's go down. Who's up for going down that way?
Ashley, mark
Sure.
plaster skull into your inventory if you want to keep it, Ashley.
Yes. 100%. I want to keep that.
Let's
Yeah,
go down
mark that
there
on
so
your
that
inventory.
Aaron can describe something big and impressive to us before we finish.
You don't even need to go down to see it.
Oh, cool.
As you round the corner and take a proper look down this way, the room itself is dark. And as you guys exit the room, any of the remaining torches, I don't know if you're keeping those with you, but any of the remaining ones in there go out. And given just the light of the sun sword and nightfall, you see this long, ethereal blue curtain atwixt two massive statues.
Oh, it's a big
I
curtain.
automatically don't trust those statues.
Guys, I know you really are worried about that room, but get over here.
No, I don't trust the room.
I know!
Declare where we are once combat starts.
Oh, that's fair. Okay, touche. Here I come.
The steps themselves are wide, and there's 2 alcoves. In each one, taking up the full 30 feet height, is a statue of a warrior holding a spear. The curtain itself is like soft and blue, made entirely of light flowing between the 2 alcoves. Dimly visible beyond it are more descending stairs.
Allow me to be the devil's advocate here, although we do have fiends in our midst. Okay, that's enough. Perhaps a preemptive shatter could give us an upper hand if these are animate.
If you want to do that.
It's not by choice. Turns to Ashley. If you have any shatters still in ya.
Just looks at these things, looks back to her. I mean, I could, but
Sometimes it's a good idea to strike preemptively.
I don't have a lot of second level or third level spell slots.
Me neither at this point, frankly.
I don't believe I can cast it too many more times before we sleep.
Wouldn't just shooting something at it tell us if they're animate?
If it has enough force to damage it, then it might wake it up.
Oh! I can just do this then. I'm gonna pull out my staff of power. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast them.
Yeah, that works.
It hits.
Right here, so I can hit them fucking both.
No roll required. The blast hits the copper of these 30-foot tall statues. It doesn't seem to have any visible effect. They don't even seem to show any signs of damage.
Oh, dear. Either they're very strong or they're not animated. I
Magically protected, maybe.
am voting for the
I
latter.
think everything
for
is
sake of
fine.
blood.
Steps forward.
Yeah, let's go.
As you pass through
okay.
the curtain, Ashley.
Oh, there's a curtain?
I'll move myself back a bit. I would have been. I would have been.
Curtain of light. What I was describing between the 2.
Oh, okay. Then
Do you mean like
I'll
actual
fucking
like
tell ya.
light? Like not just. It doesn't just look like fancy
It's
and wispy.
made of light. Yes,
Oh,
you can
crazy.
kind of see through it.
Hell yeah, I'll go straight through that.
I need to look at something real quick to know you are
The Tarrasque swallows
at the top of the
ball.
stairs.
Well,
What?
I did it.
Aww.
I'm
You
gonna run
completed
again.
the stair puzzle.
Ashley.
I'm running to.
Ashley. As Ashley runs by one of these times, Hedra just reaches out his hand and like grabs her by the top of the head and lifts her
Boy,
slightly.
yeah, 5 or 6 laps.
So,
Oh.
can I ask you for something? Could you give me back half of that skull real quick?
Reaches into her bag, hands it back.
I'm gonna throw the skull past this.
You hear it clatter off in the distance. You can't see too far beyond the veil, but it clearly passed through.
Do you want me to try to turn it off?
Does this thing go all the way to the ceiling?
Yep, it is suspended by the statues, which take up the entire 30-foot alcove. They are these massive wide things, and at the top, as they raise a spear on either side, the curtain begins at the tip of one spear and goes to the other.
There's no way to go around like behind these statues, I assume. I assume there wouldn't be enough room.
If like you had a halfling or a gnome, maybe, but it's too small for any of you to squeeze through.
We don't have magic that can like shrink us, do we?
I have Dimension Door, but I can only do that twice a day.
I can try to turn whatever this is off.
With dispel magic?
Hmm.
It's worth a try.
Yeah.
It'll be the last time I can use that today, though.
Yeah, I mean, if we can't go this way, in all likelihood, we're probably going to have to redirect ourselves and go up and rest. There is the other path, but this one looks more important.
I'd say it's worth a shot, yeah.
Yeah.
She turns
Alright.
towards the wall. They're seemingly coming from the 2 statues, right?
Yep, the curtain extends from one statue to the other.
I'm just going to say, basically ready to action. If it turns off, like if the field turns off, Hadrick will immediately
Dash
run
through.
through. Yeah.
Yes. Agreed.
I will attempt to use dispel magic.
Alrighty. Roll me your dispel magic check as though you are rolling against a 9th level spell.
Huh! This is. Oh, is this a
Oh.
gate? This is. I think this is a gate spell.
A gate spell?
What the
DC
fuck?
10 plus spells level. I have to.
It's like a teleportation.
Like an
thing.
arc.
This
Yeah.
this would be similar to the magic that brought us into Barovia, no?
No, that was all fucking wispy interplanar steely
So
bullshit.
It says I have to make an ability check.
Oh no.
equaling my
Okay, I
Yeah,
understand.
you roll your
So make
spellcasting
a-
ability.
A charisma
Yeah.
check.
Charisma check. Yeah, you want to get.
I want to beat a 19. Oh god.
Oh,
Jeez.
if only you weren't also the bard.
Would my staff give me anything for this?
The staff.
Since the staff usually gives me like a plus like.
I believe that's only on attack rolls and
Yeah, I
your
believe
spell
it's only
save
on
DC.
attack rolls. Yeah.
I'm
so
trying
that
to
wouldn't do anything to your dispel.
I'm trying to think. You're a bard. Do you have jack of all trades? Is that a thing you have?
Yeah,
So-
all bards should have that.
Because that feeds into it. So your ability check here would get it'd get half your proficiency bonus as
Yeah.
well. Okay, make sure you factor that in then.
So is that 1 or 2? Because we have the 3 right now.
I believe it's rounded down. I'm pretty sure. I'm not.
Generally, yes, if you're doing half, you round down. So add 1 on top of that.
Okay, here I go.
So...
Nope.
Oh!
Ashley raises her hand and starts casting
Nope.
through it, and a ripple appears in the curtain, and you see this arcane circle appear, and then it gets larger and larger and larger, and the spell is just far too complex. For
I'm
you to
just
dispel it.
imagining as that happens, Ashley's just looking at it. She's like, I can do this. It gets bigger. She's like, oh, so it's a stronger spell. Oh god!
Oh
Just
my.
tumbles back.
So you said that it looks like it's coming from the spears of the statues?
Yep, the statues themselves are emitting this curtain of light.
Can I walk up to one of them and see if I can press the sun sword into it? Like, just press it against it and try to dig it into it?
Into the statue. Yep,
Yeah.
you try and drive the sun sword into it. They seem to it kind of sears towards it, but you can't seem to actually get it to go through. They're made of solid copper. There's a brief char that after a few moments slowly fades away.
Is there a way? The stairs that lead down. I know that we already found it, but maybe there's a password or something. How would we open
Maybe.
it?
I have one more thing I can try.
Yeah?
I have something that the staff can do.
What is it?
Whenever I was going over everything about it and learning about it, there's one spell around it called a Globe of Invulnerability. If I were to use it on myself and go through, then it may work, but it also may not. That spell was huge.
Does that make you immune to magic or what?
It makes it to where the creatures inside, with any spell cast, using any 5th level or lower spell from outside the barrier cannot affect creatures or objects inside of it.
Well, this'll. So
And here's the thing,
I
even
knew
if it's
it.
using a higher level spell slot. So like depending on what the spell is, if it's just being cast at 9th level, then we're fine. But if it is a 9th level spell, then it won't work.
Generally, if something's cast at a higher level, it is the higher level.
Well, no, it says here specifically, even if the spell is cast using a higher level
Oh, it
spell
says that straight up. Okay.
Yes.
Well, it's worth a try in the meta. Like, I knew what that spell did. Adder just doesn't know magic.
Yeah, same. I almost got that.
But heckin', the thing is, this spell I believe is ridiculously high level. Like, I'm fairly certain that this is just a base 9th level spell.
I have no idea. That's why I was just saying things.
Maybe, I can't remember.
I'm not sure a globe of invulnerability would stop something like this. This looks more like a mythal typical spell.
If it is something like
Thank you,
gate.
Casimir, for making me not waste stuff.
Gate is 9th level. Just FYI.
Sometimes you just need to be the right person. They usually have rules. This is kind of like a pass wall, I would assume.
Casimir, you're a wizard. Can you dispel it?
No.
Oh,
Imp,
okay then.
what do you know about this?
Other than his eyes flare again, it's some sort of enchantment.
Imp, can you go behind the statues and get to the other side?
Yes.
Guys, it's fine. We'll just have Imp do it.
He can, but Imp, would you?
I mean, what's in it for me?
Can he? Because doesn't he have to stay with you?
Well, he just has to see her.
I can't be far from her.
I mean, he can
But
take the
What do I
with him.
What do I get out of it? I don't.
Uh,
Other than the joy of helping you more, I got you that cool thing or whatever.
you didn't get it from me. I mean, come on.
Last of his line. Last of his line.
Come on, Imp. Go get me something.
Can I see the other half
What
of
do
that skull?
Do it for your pal.
What do you want is a good question to ask before we venture forward, Sir Imp.
Well, while you're discussing this, can I have the other half of that skull?
Oh yeah, here you go.
I mean, ideally, your soul.
I'm going.
No.
I'm
That
going.
probably- that's a little bit too
I'm gonna
much, I
hold the
think.
skull out in front of me and try to walk through with the other half of the skull in my hand.
As you pass through, let me look at your sheet really quickly. Adric appears at the top of the stairs, and there's as you see, a skull on the ground on the other side of the curtain.
Now my skull's over there. The
It's not
full part of it.
It's not everything. Hey, so maybe we should all try to go through and see what happens.
With that skull in our hands?
No, just in
We
general.
can't reach the skull anymore.
Well, okay, I'm gonna try. Let's see how this goes. My
Worth a
bad.
shot.
Casimir,
Alright.
you first.
Okay.
Oh,
Zzz.
Casimir appears at the top of the stairs.
I'm stepping through.
Jolene steps through.
It just works?
What does this mean?
All right,
Am I
Jolene,
a-
fucking into the meta we go to make assumptions. Jolene, what alignment are you?
Behind
oh,
you,
that's a
Jolene.
question. Oh no!
You see a very large room.
Oh, is there anything in that room?
Oh, dude.
Okay, to answer the question of my alignment, before we go on to say how there's something that's gonna eat me, I'm lawful good.
Okay, I'm lawful neutral, so.
Aaron, you still haven't changed my alignment back.
Yeah, and I'm neutral, guys.
Is-
Girl, you got your own
Neutral
dang
good.
sheet.
I forget what it is. What I
Really?
used to be.
Lawful good. Monty,
Was I neutral good? I feel like that's what I was.
Yes,
try to go through.
I
you
spring
are.
through.
Don't run me over!
So only those that are the purest of heart, huh?
How was that supposed
Briar's
to
gonna step through.
Right. I can already say for sure that you are not. Yeah.
Well,
Oh, fuck.
Purest of heart? Thank
What do you mean, purest
Kate.
of heart?
well, you're about as innocent as they come, Jolene, and he's a paladin.
We both know that's not true, but what
Oh,
that's
No,
happened,
no,
that's
it is.
myself.
It's true.
Crying. I know, Jolene. Oh, yep, that's fair. I got boot back.
Okay.
Jolene was
Same as
going-
me.
So
I'd
it
have-
looks like
I'll
it's.
have you guys know, I'm very innocent. I'm so innocent. Jolene, can you pick up my skull?
You toss it through.
So
Ashley.
it looks like whatever you're doing there is up to you two.
It's the adventures of Monty and Jolene.
Yay! Shall we venture forward, Monty?
Sally forth, princess.
As you turn behind
another
you, you
night.
see this grand portrait of two people staring down at you.
Ooh.
And I feel like this is probably the best spot we'll have to leave off for. Not epic, not a cliffhanger, but just enjoy.
But
It's a cliffhanger.
That's
a click. King Barov and Queen
You were gonna say
Renovia.
Hadrick so much just then.
What the fuck? Is Barovia a fusion of their names?
It would seem looking at this.
Weird.
I feel like these are the parents of our dear host.
I would.
How do you say that queen name? Queen Ravenovia?
Ravenovia.
Okay.
And you have the amulet of Ravenkind.
That's true.
Wow,
That seems related.
this is certainly an interesting room.
Monty, now I'm getting them mixed up. Oh shit. Hadrick, I'm afraid you're going to have to watch as I give Monty haste.
That's fine.
How crude.
You sick bitch.
So it'll.
Sometimes you
I
get
see.
bored with
Have to
sometimes you
say
get
it.
bored with what you're used to, and you gotta branch out a little bit.
Gotta change things up.
It makes you appreciate what you have.
Tell me, Hadrick.
What?
No, I'm kidding.
I'm just saying, you know, you use haste on one person so many times, and sometimes you're like, I wonder what it's like to be hasted with other people. And I mean, if whoever you haste normally is
What are you
fine
getting
with
at
it.
here, Logan?
Yeah, what are you trying to say, Logan?
What are you trying to say?
Gotta spice things up.
Hey, Devin, how you doing?
So, geez, yeah, this is an interesting room. Like, this isn't like big booming interesting, but this is like, oh,
The
I told
full
you I'd
description
get
of the
my
room,
hair in.
since you're in there, and I'll give it before we start, and I'll re-give it at the beginning of next one. There are tall stained glass windows that dominate the eastern side. That one over there. The two coffins are on top of marble slabs made of pure white marble. The one against the north wall is marked King Barov von Zarovich. The one on the south wall marked Queen. Jeez, I can't speak words.
it's okay.
Queen Rivanova von Royen. The ceiling 30 feet above you is inlaid with a beautiful gold mosaic.
You're DMing, Aaron. You're not supposed to be good at talking right now. That's
How it works.
Well, Izzy, are you excited to do a great venture into the beyond known as getting murdered by two vampires?
This room
Hell yeah!
feels more like the room described in the Tome of Strahd than the other room felt. Like, this super feels like what it was talking about with like how intricate this is compared to the other room, which is kind of just a go in the right crypt thing. Oh, interesting. Huh.
I want to say preemptively, I do not have a lot of spell slots, Monty, but I do have Dimension Door. So hopefully, if shit gets terrible, we can Dimension Door out of here,
Yeah.
back to the group, and they can't pass
Hell
through the
yeah.
gate. 'Cause I'm assuming they're still in their coffins, and
I mean,
bet
what's
my
it-
bottom dollar.
what's it
It's
gonna
more designed
what's-
to keep people out than in.
keep people out? Also, if it does work like something like Gate, it only teleports based on one direction. Once you're through it, if you walk on the other side, it doesn't work. Also, what's it gonna do? Teleport them to where? The top of the stairs outside?
That's fair.
There's so many reasons that we shouldn't expect them not to be able to get out.
Well, allow me to rephrase that. Then we have group, like,
Then we have
upper
everybody.
hand in numbers.
Yeah. Then we have the whole party is the main thing. Wow. Yeah. Jeez.
Unless
Heck.
you want to hog the fight just to us. Monty, my dear.
I have no spell slots.
Me, almost neither. I think I have, like,
I mean, we were able to throw the thing
I have
through, so maybe we can
5?
still like ranged attack from where we are.
That's true.
mm,
Arrows and stuff might still be able to go through.
And
I have 5 spell slots. I
I'm
have
gonna.
5
By the
spell
way,
slots.
people at home,
Scream where to shoot.
I'm gonna get the credits ready to go. If anybody wants to be in the credits, make sure to do the usual. Leave bits, leave a follow, leave a sub, or just be a generally good person and just give us a hug. Turn hugs into currency, and by hugs I mean a bit. A bit that, with asterisk hug
Hugs were a
asterisk.
currency. Then I would
Hadrick's
be-
type is just people who can cast haste, probably. No, I'm kidding. Maybe not.
Yep.
Something like
It's
that.
not the good point. I wonder if it's full alignment or if it's just like part of it, because I'm...
You're lawful neutral.
Yeah, I think it has to be lawful good, because both you are lawful good, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Jolene started chaotic good.
I'm neutral good.
Aaron made you made an executive decision that I agree with 100%.
Look at these
Someone
back-to-back
changed my
Nat19
alignment.
games where fucking lawful good is a key element in a thing.
Yeah.
Malaclipse's sword in the last game.
Hey.
Oh. Heckin'. Alright, gonna flicker this on and off. Gonna roll them credits here in a Momo. Here they go.
Imagine having a Care Bears campaign, and hugs actually were currency.
Whoa.
Like you would get a hug, and like all of a sudden, like your little Care Bear mark on the I don't know what they're called.
What?
Yeah. It like glows, and you get like +1. You know, you have like +1 hug, and then you spend it later at the hug shop.
What if something costs like 5 hugs? Do you have to do like 5 rapid hugs?
Monty.
Oh no, you have to. You just it counts up. Like you know, you have like a currency. How many hugs you've stored up? You know.
Monty, quick. Wish that we were all lawful good.
I get that.
That seems like a great use of that.
I feel like that would
We could find
destroy
anything in
it.
there. There could be anything in there. Even a wishblade. You know how much we wanted one of those.
You guys want one of those?
To
There might be nothing
fair,
in there,
that
but we can
might
find
be-
anything in there.
Like, let's be honest. Like, that might be something Monty would actually think. Like, hold on a second. If I did wish all of you to be lawful good, though, then you can follow my god.
Monty.
And then
The wishblade's a wishblade, but the coffins could be anything. Even a wishblade.
Then Gryer wouldn't steal anymore. I feel like Gryer and lawful good, Gryer would just cease to exist.
We do have alignments in the Fate game, Giant Toad. It's just we don't do a lot that really calls upon them very often, if ever.
Yeah, this setting, it seems very much like has things that would utilize that.
This
Yeah.
module is also based off of a setting where towns had alignments back then.
I do agree that
Wish
for the
all
most
of my
part.
warlock levels were cleric levels.
I do agree that
Oh
for the
my God.
I do agree that for the most part, alignment is not super mega useful. Like it rarely comes up, but it does come up in important ways when it does. It's also
Yeah,
such a
it's
small piece of
like this.
information. It's like there's no reason not to have it. It's
Yeah,
not like it gets in the way of anything.
And it
It's,
helps sometimes with roleplay.
there are ways that alignment can be good and bad.
Yeah.
I think, like many things in D&D.
What exactly stopping Monty from just wishing that Strahd was destroyed completely? The fact that would fall under asking the DM for it, and that's a boring way to end a campaign, is the real reason.
Like we
Also,
can.
how much would the Dark Powers want to do that?
Yeah.
Also, can I just say that our viewer count's at 69 right now? Nice.
Oh!
Hell yeah.
Sex number!
We did the 6 number.
The answer is there's absolutely nothing stopping him from doing that.
It's true.
Nothing at all.
In general, just trying to...
Nothing stopping him from trying, certainly.
The
Any-
module definitely didn't be like, fucking, what would be the first thing you'd do with
Yeah, totally. Well, I mean, it's... Yeah, when it comes to wishing against things that are demigod or higher or in that range, it's like... Wish has limits. Wish can do a lot of things, but, like... There's a reason it's left in the DM's hands if it's beyond the, like, effects listed. We can...
Man, it's something will happen, but
Something,
it's
especially here, like in Barovia, where things just monkey paw you out of the blue. Like,
Also, personal opinion, I don't think wishing your way out of such a major problem is very satisfying. Like, for everything that we've done this
I'd be
entire campaign.
disappointed if that worked.
Yeah, if we just wish Strahd
I
out of
wish
existence,
Barovia was free of evil.
it'd be
Alright,
like,
campaign
okay,
over.
cool, the campaign wasn't the Curse of Strahd, the campaign was Journey to the Tomb. Cause,
at that point, I feel
Like-
like the Forgotten Realms, like filled with people that can use Wish, just was like would never be no problems left anymore. Like,
I see
just
Wish...
solve world hunger. Done.
I see Wish the same way I view Gate, more of a conduit for a bargain than a power lever. Are you referring to the fact that Gate can call gods? Because it actually can't, if they don't want you to. Like, most
Yeah.
things
they're
can
one of
just
the
be like,
things
no.
listed in the spell that they're like, nah.
Yeah.
It's a
The
dangerous.
god's
Because
like,
sometimes they
"Bye."
might be like, yes, and then they'll just eat you.
They'll show up and be like, what do you
Bye-bye.
want? And then go back or kill you. Fucking
Logan, because you
Yeah.
always forget, fucking, if you want to raid somebody, stream 4 stars going.
Oh, cool. Yeah, totally. Hey, guys, I'm gonna end the actual recording here in a sec, and then we're gonna send you over towards them. Is Kurt not streaming today?
Can't see it. No,
Oh,
no,
oh, okay.
it's going.
It might be because he might
Yeah.
be doing it later if he does it. But
Yeah,
yeah,
he usually does it later.
Gate
on
can
Thursdays.
solicit gods. It can knock on their door, yes.
Knock, knock, God.
That's as far as that goes. All right,
You can
so
ask them
Knock,
if they've
knock,
heard the
knocking
word.
on God's
so yeah,
door.
we're not gonna end the stream immediately, but we're gonna end the recording. So goodbye, people on YouTube.
Bye, bye, we appreciate